to start, it's either me or someone else is gonna say some dumb shit to start.
I wish.
Yes, that's usually the case.
I'm gonna be honest. I could have done more to be prepared, and then I took my dang time, and now we're here. So let's go. Let's get her done.
Yeah, Jeebus, get this
Peter
shit on the road. I'm
Dunn.
ready.
No, what I mean is I didn't get my stuff done, but I'm accepting the consequences of my actions.
Good man. Good man.
Oh, you learned.
All right.
I respect that.
The Drake's Salvation, also known as the Drakeettes, have left the earldom of Ospic, and on their travels have had quite the easy journey so far. They really ran into nothing that gave them any trouble. A couple of skirmishes that really were just to scare the beasts off, and until they started hearing very strange music. And then cannon fire as they approached a scene of a ship that was stuck in the ice, getting attacked by these vampirates with a jolly man and his first mate Rudy. The party went to work as they do and took out all of the vampirates and saved Charles and Rudy, who were able to gift them some items and promptly hopped in their ship and flew off into the night.
Me? I don't remember.
Now the party, somewhat bewildered, but also at this point really not. The wilds are what the wilds are. Have come to take a rest at the mouth of a river.
Is this a night rest or?
Late
change map,
afternoon.
bitch.
I needed to do some fixing first. I fixed all the other maps, but I needed to make sure I didn't have any extra tokens down.
So you can put our other tokens in?
Yes,
That
if you
map-
are not on the map, please put yourself down.
There we go.
I like this map.
I don't know what Jeebus. What was Charles's gift to Genesis?
Great
I can't
question.
remember.
Beautiful question. I
Depression.
love that question.
Jeebus doesn't remember that was on you.
Fuck, I don't know why. I'm looking at my shit. I can't
I don't
remember.
Mine-
fucking remember.
Was better armor.
Was yours Holiday Joy?
Probably.
I just don't know how to add that.
I got an extra wild
You
shape.
just delete your current armor or unequipped it. There's a very, very tiny button on the bottom right of the item, like in your inventory. You can click it and hit unequipped, and then you can just search for the new armor in the one that looks like books.
What is the new armor?
That is also a fantastic question.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to look at what I already have. I already have, unless you did it for me.
I probably didn't.
Okay, I had studded leather armor.
Okay, he might have just given you +1. I really don't know what he gave you.
You didn't tell me.
Oh.
You just said, great, we'll make that happen.
Oh, well, I was not reminded.
Let me look.
Is there something better than studded, or do I have to just do, what do I do?
+1 studded.
+1. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, smartass.
No, that's literally how it is.
No, I know, but you could have said it nicer.
+1 studded.
I'm not asking because I am being stupid. I'm asking because I legit don't know and you need to answer me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Tell him.
yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
And in the fun.
What the fuck's going on today?
I don't know either. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Sounds like a normal Monday, to be honest.
Let's see.
Remember when Jeebus said, "Is everybody ready?" And then we immediately started, and we're like, "So we're not ready."
So nobody
I'm
was
sorry,
ready.
Jeebus.
I was ready.
None of us really were.
Jack will get
Me,
back.
me, me.
And it's really-
God.
Perfectly ready.
Now I don't feel as bad for Jeebus as hurting cats as I do.
I'm missing a cat. Where is he?
Wait, what?
That one.
Which cat?
You!
Is that my cat?
Would you like to be hurted, dear cat?
There.
Yay.
He's
Yeah.
sitting next to Drake now.
I'm sorry.
But it has been just quite a long day, and pretty much this is the first time you guys have found fresh water for yourselves and mainly your trusty steed. Hell no. So she has gone to where she can grab a drink, and is definitely enjoying herself.
Literally, what a queen.
Every time you look at her,
Sure.
she uses her mane to swish the water back.
Beautiful.
She deserves this.
That she does.
But yeah, right now you guys have a little time to, talk amongst yourselves. If you have anything going on, start yelling at each other. I take hit points.
So,
Fuck off.
was
That's
anybody weirded
specifically
out
for
that
you.
that man knew us without ever meeting us?
That was very towards me. Fuck you.
That was definitely a invasion of privacy.
It was Jackson.
I thought he was nice. And jolly.
Not necessarily the biggest fan, but he did make a weird astral projection of my brother that fought with us, which I thought was weird.
I'm a little annoyed at the fact that he kept calling me by my actual name and everyone else is now seems to be following it. So, looks at Genesis. What was it? Siegfried or Sigmund?
The first one.
Like the
That's my
Dragon
birth
Slayer.
name.
I'm surprised you didn't use my surname.
I could use your madam name.
I think
I think I broke Brady with that one.
Was that hell no laughing?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Hell no.
I did not think that would break Brady as hard as that did.
I didn't either.
Am I the only one who isn't hiding their name?
I'm not anymore, so I don't know what.
I'm not hiding anything. No one's ever
You guys
asked.
know me and my pen name. What's even?
Oh,
My name
God.
was more
I was
for
on the
my
run from
own
the
safety.
south.
Mine was just to escape detection from my brother and father. The less they know, the better.
I just
Kinda-
didn't connect to my.
I kind of have to.
Well, we knew you did.
Yeah, you're kind of like the exception to this.
Thanks. Speaking of that, move over, Tingles.
Ooh,
You
tingles?
named yourself. He's playing a fun off of Agony.
Oh,
I always forget where I actually have him.
What, Drake's sheet? Just put him in the. Isn't he in like the weird all the way down?
He shouldn't be. I thought he was in this one. I'll just search it.
It's funny to me that Tick is in family and Jeff is in pets. That'll always not
That
make
was
me
the
laugh.
entire point.
I know.
Ticky is
I
fat.
miss Ick.
I do too. I don't
He
miss
gave
Jeff.
me a
'Cause He
shiny
showed up.
stone.
We are the Emperor's
I don't miss
chosen.
Jeff anymore. He showed up last session. I think I'm good. I've
That
been
little
Jeff
guy
out.
has so many secrets in his head.
Well, to
One
be
knows.
fair, Jeebus was like, only take one follower character with you for this.
Oh yeah.
For any of them. You guys are playing Fallout. You can have one companion.
Wait, split between the party or individually?
Split between the party. Dear God.
We all get one. Everyone gets a +1.
She was like, so I get to be 50 characters every session.
We need our
No.
hirelings. We need hireling rules. There we go.
That's what technically that's what Hildy
That's what
and
they
Jeff
are.
I was gonna say.
They're just
Well,
better
no, Hildy's like
hirelings.
Jeff is just a pure hireling from what I remember, minus the weird I know a guy
Jeff has
thing,
extra stuff.
and yeah. And Tick just lives in the void now. Sometimes we could still hear him counting
Fine.
in the sunset.
Oh,
Fine.
Then he looks at the sun because he sees shiny and burns out his
Ooh.
eyes.
What?
Oh my god. Ugh. Also, did this beach suddenly get warm? What happened to all the snow and the ship?
Oh, that was a sea rift.
No, are we still not in the sea rift?
No, we're like 2 days travel from that.
God, that Dorfin drink must have been so good I completely forgot the last 2 days.
Well, you looked
I'm surprised.
conscious.
I mean, I drove the cart and didn't crash, did
I drove.
I pointed the direction.
You were holding your hands out like you were holding the reins.
Oh,
Put you on the back of the cart.
You know what's the worst part is I fucking passed that save too. Ugh. I'll remember that next time a jolly fat man gives me a drink. Hopefully it's not laced with something.
Apparently it was laced with holiday spirit. Or it was a
It did
holiday
taste like-
spirit.
I was just about to make that joke. Fuck you for taking that from me. I know it was good. I'm pretty sure it also had some weird giant enhancement spell because I definitely feel stronger. Though a little bit more tipsier.
indeed. Ugh. So what's the game plan?
Besides sitting here awkwardly looking at all of each other for a conversation.
We are
Very
at
true.
the border.
Simple. We go in, look to see if
We're
find
looking for a
anything on-
ship, yes?
No. Well, that's also another thing we can do. But I was trying to find the Throne of the Storm giant, as well as see if we could find anything about Rowan's mother. Any information that might have been left behind. That's about it.
Yes.
Jeebus,
Yes.
do I feel the need? So since I've been there, do I feel like that we need like a cover story on why we're here, or why we're showing up to the town like we did in the last one, or do I think since we all are going to appear human, we will be fine just saying we're visiting or passing through?
So, I mean, the last place you guys went to was, yes, a big town, but this is like a metropolis. Think like San Diego or like, what's the one in Washington? Why is my brain dumb?
Seattle.
East
Seattle, yeah.
Kidding.
So, like, you guys are going into like a huge city.
So no one's gonna bat an eye
Probably
as
not.
long as we look normal.
No one's even care
Look.
about us.
It's probably for the better, to be honest.
Just blend in.
Maybe
Pretty
we
much.
just need a
That's-
buddy system at the very least.
Really hard
Try
for
that.
all of you.
What do you mean? I can just look like a normal drunken person.
No, you can look like that, but within he pretends to look at his wrist, like 2 days of being anywhere, you have guys done either something obscene, obnoxious, or destroyed half the city.
Forgive me.
That's not true.
That is
No,
very
it-
Over
accurate.
it's
cause it
kinda
took a
true.
week.
For war to break out.
That was happening whether we got there or not.
Yeah, we just happened to be in the middle of it. That
That's
wasn't our
true, but
causing.
you also got punched and then kissed a dwarf.
Who kissed the dwarf?
I don't remember that one actually.
Yeah.
It was you, wasn't it?
I actually don't remember like above table.
Nah, I'm making things up.
Oh, okay. I figured, but I didn't want to yes and it just because I thought you were actually referencing something.
Nope.
Jackal
Um,
just goes with the. Yeah, seems like we've been putting out a lot of weird coalition fires popping up on this end.
Oh, it's
Oh.
gonna continue.
Well, now that we're getting
British.
closer to the coast and, they own boats, I'm sure there's going to be some spies. I'll probably get kidnapped. As per usual.
God, if you're going to be the damsel in distress, I'll get your dress ready.
Ah, I love the dress.
oh, I'll do your measurements. Don't worry.
Uh,
You will
I don't
look
suppose
bonito.
you need security escort detail then, Drake? Or.
His head turns to you. Why do you think you're here?
I know I am here. I'm bound by contract.
I know. Why do you think you're so angry you're here? Protect
I
me.
haven't even cut my hair since I left home.
Ah,
The whole group looks at him like,
you gotta
we're at the
stop
Drake
tying your
ass.
fucking underwear into knots.
So, to a previous question, buddy system. We have 3 non-human looking. I'm sorry, Elric, but you are gigantic. So I'm gonna
I just
pair
laugh
you
at
as
the
an.
whole
I've
human.
seen some barbarians about his size. He'll be
Mm.
fine. And the city's really not like they're not going to go to jail for being a different race. It's just going to be harder if they're not, one of the, I guess, what do you call them, generic races? Human, elf, dwarf, gnome.
Ah, right. So, no showing my teeth and fur,
People
I guess.
Probably just think you're a werewolf, and then kill
Or
you.
just lots of testosterone.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know where that was coming from or what angle you're aiming for that one, but I can see where Drake was going with the werewolf bit.
So yeah, buddy system for at least Rowan and I.
Yes.
So we can split into 3 and 3, and I think we'll be fine. I
One-
did my math right.
Thing to look out for is what you all are doing. Keep an eye out for people who are disguising themselves. You might find some friends. It's a big city. They can't. Friends.
Mm.
Don't worry. That's why I have the eyes for, as his eyes kind of
Well,
flash the
I
glazy
mean-
blue.
One thing I learned about metropolises, such as this one, is that it does attract thieves and thieves guilds.
Keep your coin
Calhoun
keep your
does
coin
have
purse
family.
next to your junk.
I used to be in law enforcement. I didn't know this.
Why do I just feel like 3 heads turned to Rowan?
Ew.
Uh, I'll be good. I actually might not be my bubbly. I'm not bubbly. I'm lying.
I was gonna say,
I
wrong
might not
game.
be myself.
This also
Rowan.
might be a good time for if you would like me to take Hildy home and grab someone on the way.
Who could we have?
We could take Jeff,
Jeff,
and
Tick.
I'd rather not, because he will
Jeff's
blow our
busy.
cover so bad.
But he does know people. He's Jeff.
I definitely. I am strongly against bringing Tick if this place is dangerous towards anything that doesn't look like the generic human.
They'll think he's a pet.
Unfortunately,
He's a pet who
I-
steals things, though.
I mean, if it
He would
wasn't for
get
the
in
carry
trouble.
weight, I would
Hmm.
say Iron Hell, but
But
I could
above
try
table,
to bring the golem. It might take me an extra day or two.
wouldn't be a bad idea. We can just pass someone as an artificer or put someone inside it.
Well, no, I was gonna
I
say nobody's gonna
also
fuck
feel-
with someone who has an iron golem by their side.
Fair.
True.
Unless
Yes,
it's
Rowan?
I
coalition.
also think Jeff would literally thrive in the city.
He probably
Agreed.
would, considering how many people he tends to know.
You
He
know,
become the
Jeff's
ruler in a matter of weeks.
Jeff's
I
on a
don't think-
diplomatic mission, right?
I'm aware. He's currently in the where we just left. Does it have a new name, or is it still called the Dukedom at this point? Like,
I
actually,
think they
above
just
table, was it
took
renamed?
off the aspect part and it's now just the dukedom.
Okay.
Still don't know who made them the duke.
We'll figure that one out later.
Yes.
It wasn't in any of their
This
books.
is.
I
here,
can,
I'm gonna add DM something
also
quick to
go
this.
to Gravencliff, get someone competent to switch out for Jeff, and then bring Jeff here. It's, again, this is all really up to you guys. I don't care. I mean, I'd love to go stretch my wings for a bit, but it'll only take me about
it would.
12
Wouldn't
hours
it
to
be
get
more
home.
beneficial to put Dulciana at least help get the Dukedom set up? Though that does leave Grell alone, which is very scary.
That's the big point. Do you want to leave Grell and Parable alone?
No.
Dulcie is the calming factor.
Do we have anyone
I
else?
think she's the actual glue that's holding
Uh,
everything together.
Do we have anyone else on the triumvirate that could at least fill in for Jeff?
Yeah, the Von Wizardson wife.
Actually, that wouldn't be a
Yeah.
bad idea.
Though I don't want them thinking there's a magocracy going on, though. That might be a problem.
I think we're fine for the
But
most part.
she
They
could
don't.
teach them about basic magic and not to shit themselves when they see it.
Very
That was
true.
what my aunt was doing.
All right. There's that noble guy you sold the Manticore to.
Yeah, okay, he would work.
I'm sure he'd love to research that giant shit.
Yeah, it'd be better for him to at least look into it and find more stuff while we're walking around, and it wouldn't help or hurt. At the very least, I do want to take Jeff home because I don't trust him on a diplomatic mission more than anything, as much as he knows people.
He was in the Silver Pint? God, I'm so stupid.
I'm sorry, all I see of Jeff riding with Drake is, yay, Falcor!
The worst part is Drake is a very
Look at
fluffy
what you
dragon.
I know. Atreyu!
My god. Throat. What else? Well, Hildy, I appreciate at least some of the bonding time we had together, but I think it is time at least for you to go home.
I
Especially
almost
if we're getting
died.
Didn't you almost die with your mom at least 3 or 4 times before, though?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, tell your mom that.
First time in prison.
Don't tell her that.
Tell your
We
mom
don't-
that.
Don't tell her that.
Tell
don't
her
care
that.
was.
We don't need her to know you have a criminal record now in a different country.
Well,
Technically, that was expunged.
It still technically exists, though.
don't teach
Well,
Hildy
like-
to lie to her parents.
She lies to me all the time. The fuck you mean?
I would never.
I'm not even gonna incite that. I know
No.
you fuck. Elric,
Big
it's like that dad
sarcasm
sense of
face.
like, yeah.
So this is what caused it.
Caused what?
Man, nothing I'm talking about.
Actually, wait, Drake, you're heading to Cravencliff, right?
Well, it starts with a G, but yeah.
You're an asshole, Jeebus.
I'm playing Drake. I'm sorry.
I know.
That's fine. Giles says, I need to go with you. I need to pick up something from the Silver Pint.
All right.
Are you not?
Well,
Well, I'm also contracted to guard him, so I gotta go with him anyway. Just to make sure there's no one crazy enough to try to attempt something.
Great. If
Kidnapping
someone shows up, I'll
wife.
throw you at them because you don't even own a bow.
Should we wait then before we go to Rossport for you to come back?
Should really only take me. He looks up at the sun.
you said 12 hours.
Probably back before morning.
That's fine.
Then we rest.
All right, Hildy, you're gonna go home to mom. Tell her I said hello and I'm not dead yet.
I was
Getting
saying to
close
pick
a
up
few
my
times.
sword over there.
I'm gonna tell her I met my uncle.
Don't tell her about your uncle.
I'm gonna tell her.
Fuck. Whatever. Elric just pulls out a fucking bottle and starts drinking.
That dynamic is so nice. Don't tell her about it. I'm gonna tell her about it. Okay.
It's just like Elric knows he can't stop her. He's like, fuck it. It's definitely my kin because
Why
God knows
even
he would
try?
he would do the same fucking thing.
It's really stop me if you can. It's only gonna make it worse for yourself.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Like, don't tell her to not do something. She's gonna fucking do it. That's what kids are. Like, don't touch the thing. Immediately start touching the thing.
You know what's the worst part is technically the inverse of that happened, where Elric was like, "Don't touch the forge," and then technically put her hand near the forge one time.
It happens.
So-
That's how kids are.
All right.
And that's how
Yeah.
Hildy learned not to touch.
Despite her
fucking
being
fire.
not being a kid, she's like what, 20 something?
She's 21.
Yeah.
Or like 20.
Jackal, Hildy, hop on.
Jackal goes without another word.
Safe travels.
Bye,
there
Hildy.
safe.
See you when we get back.
Have a
Bye.
good one, Jackal. Hope to see you soon.
All right, don't go killing each other while we're away.
Hildy obviously sits up front,
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
and Jackal, as you're getting up, he stands up, grabs you with his claws, and starts flying off.
Ha. You do not have the right to sit. You will dangle.
Oh my god.
Your armor's cold. I don't like it.
Yeah. Take it
All right.
up. Take it up.
And it's just like you all kind of have to hold on to like loose pieces of clothing and whatever, because when he takes off, it is like a sonic boom.
I was
Oh.
gonna say to Elric, what clothing?
I said loose. But yeah, these three take off. To be honest, I don't want to have to go find the token again, so I'm just gonna put them over here.
Yay.
Goodbye, Hildy.
All right, now it's time to start drinking until they get back. And Elric just picks up like I guess like a very petrified log. It just kind of leans back on it, and starts drinking.
Well, I think if that's the case, then might as well do it in comfort.
Oh, I just got the log out and I started the fire too.
Well,
I imagine Mordecai's mansion. They just go in and it's just the same exact area, but with a little bit more warmth.
No, it is elaborate wizardry.
Yeah, I know.
thing.
All right, I have options. They're not great because we haven't sat down and worked on the mansion together.
Yeah, I need to make the map. I keep forgetting.
We could go to this one.
ooh.
Oh
Ooh.
god. No, I'm getting PTSD from this one.
Where's the froggy myth?
Don't remind me. Why is there a sound coming from that room?
We could use this one.
Yay, that
This
was
is
good.
like the default.
You know
Oh
what?
my god.
Yeah, this one's probably just the
Yes.
easiest.
All right.
Yeah, I think this is like our default one.
It is.
Oh god, it's John, Kevin, and Devin. Get them out of here.
And
For the
wow.
voice.
Wah!
Boss stays.
Wah!
Wah!
Butler goes.
Wah!
The
Wow.
fuck?
Oh wait, shit. No, the butler actually is here.
I was gonna say
I forgot this place has butlers. They're invisible, but there's butlers.
Sometimes they're visible, right?
I make them semi-transparent.
I leave it up
He's
to
so-
Callisti.
Okay. I love how it's called Genesis the Gentle and there's fucking hellfire going on behind him.
Well, shit has happened since then.
I know. I just find it funny. It's
What the
dichotomy,
name says and what the
Yeah.
what the picture says are two different types of dualism.
pretty much. One's gentle, one's a gentle beating.
Yeah.
One screams
We'll
theme
go
music, the other
gently
one
into
doesn't.
the afterlife.
One screams My Chemical Romance. One screams When I Was a Young Boy.
When I was
A young
boy.
boy.
my father
Mahaja.
beat the shit out of me.
Oh, hey, no,
Oh my
no, no,
God,
because that's
stop.
real. No, that's too real because he did. Okay,
That was the
he
point.
did.
That would. God. Well,
Yeah, so, I guess I'm going to let Callisti take over. Has anything changed?
No, there's just more rooms, but that's about it.
Yeah, so rooms for all of your heart's desires. Anything you can think of, Callisti's probably made a room for it.
Excellent.
She is an author.
oh, so there's
Of
fucking
smut.
there's smut all over the walls and bad posters of rom-coms on the walls.
Ooh.
No, just in one room, there's definitely a very artistic picture of Calhoun.
Got it. It's that's the Yuri room. We don't talk about that room.
I'm just
I have
picturing
become
one of
stuck in
those
a wall.
ones with like where they've got the palm fans, but it's just fucking tools.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
I
Basically.
know the pieces.
It's like a
fit-
weird
Uncle.
it's a weird version of a pinup.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, this is probably the wrong music for
I
this.
have become stuck in a wall somehow.
How? There are no walls. You have.
I don't know,
How,
I can
how'd you
not.
do? Ah! Why'd you go directly back into the non-existent wall?
I don't know how.
You
Yeah,
found the
like-
space. We don't talk about the space.
I don't even want to. Yeah, dynamic lighting's not even on. There are no walls. I don't know how you did that.
Google found the one angle that apparently could break.
Don't stand in this specific square.
Wait,
Which one?
Which one? That one?
Can you move?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I can. I think it might just be Moogle's token or something weird.
I think it
with
was the combo of Boogle's token and what's his nuts? Zool.
Zool.
Wow.
Moogle's starting to get double vision.
All right. Well, yeah, you guys have a very restful night doing whatever it is that you all want to do. Is there any specific things you guys want to do?
Being depressed an option?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'll
But
do
you have
that.
to do that in the depression lounge.
Yeah, you have to go to the depression room.
I'm gonna intensely.
Does it just press down
exercise.
on me then?
It's just everything in there is soft.
Everything's depressing though.
Except me.
Like there's quotes on the wall that are just like those
Don't hang in there.
Yeah.
Haha.
If there's a depression room, is there a compression room?
Nope.
What? Stop.
All right, I think I'm done.
Yes.
Why?
Um,
Autistic people love it in there. It's just weighted blankets.
Fuck up.
I do like it.
I fuck with a good weighted blanket. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's so nice. It keeps all the bad out.
It's exhausting.
So that's why we go to the compression
It's
room.
exhausting.
Like a hug. It's like a hug.
It is like a hug. It's
I've
so
never had a
good.
weighted blanket, so I don't know the feel.
I got one, but I think it's just like
I know.
it's like 3 pounds too heavy.
The heavyweight weighted blanket.
You liar.
What?
You liar! Kill him!
Jeebus.
I can't think of anything
Yeah.
that Felicity would do other than her usual routines.
Yeah, Jenna's just gonna focus on intensely working out.
Does the amulet that Zephyr got require attunement?
I'm sorry, what?
Does the amulet that Zephyr got require attunement?
What amulet did I forget?
For the wild shape, I wrote it somewhere.
Oh, to have Hades do your wild shapes?
No, yeah, it added an extra wild shape slot.
Oh, that's I do not know.
Just say whatever's easiest.
I would assume it does for now.
I love that
Oh.
there's 100 staff members for this place.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And 99 of them are just sitting in a room waiting.
Yeah, that's the staff room.
They're all taking a smoke break.
Not
Just
akin
smells
to the
smoky.
staff room, which is filled with all of Callisti's extra staffs.
No, which is also doesn't get confused with the staff broom, which is just a broom that just goes walking around constantly and confuses the shit out of people.
It keeps the place clean.
Amen.
Bum, ba, da, 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 bum, ba, da, da, da.
Someone got that joke?
Surprisingly, it stays out of the broom room.
His name is Roomba.
I hate that.
I love that.
There's also the boom room, but we don't talk about
Love it.
that one. 'cause
No.
it brings the boom.
We like the cars that go.
Actually, no, the boom room is just the fucking explosive spells going off constantly.
Do you like the cars that go boom?
God, what was that? Where it was like their thinking room and they're like pulling hand grenades and tossing them over their shoulder.
Oh, that's my thinking grenades from Family Guy.
Yeah.
He's just throwing them out the window as he's just pulling them.
Oh my
pin.
god, he's dead.
I got an idea. Oh my god.
So, does anybody have anything important?
Not really. I'm just kind of chilling.
Not really.
I will be attuning. I looked up the Beast Tamer amulet. I will be attuning to that and unattuning to a Pearl of Power. Would anybody like this? Would anybody like that?
Well, I do need to check and see what I'm doing.
What is it?
Pearl of Power. It does something with like extra spell slots or something. I can't remember.
You get a
Mm.
extra casting slot, I think, if you burn it once per day. Right?
Yeah, it just gives
Yeah.
you a certain level of spell shot slot back.
I haven't even come close to needing it anyway.
I guess you could either toss it to any of our, basically everyone but Elric, because Elric doesn't use spells.
How about Captain Smites a lot?
Hi.
He gets an extra smite from his Pearl of Power.
Smite the almighty smiter!
Finally, a smite slot. What he always wanted.
What every paladin wants. I would like to smite more.
Too bad
Hey,
they
but
nerfed.
and use it to
smite.
hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Smite!
I'm still sad they nerfed the 5.5 paladin a little.
Boo.
Not in a. They diversified it, but they nerfed smite to a bonus action instead of on attack.
Yeah.
And they also made it a spell, so it could be counter spell, which is kind of fucking dumb.
I agree.
Oh no, my smite is not smiting.
Pretty much.
No, you can't use smite. I cast counter spell.
Fuck you. God said I could.
Yeah, you.
In the words of a long gone player, AO said I could.
Ow.
Sorry.
That hurt my soul. We both took psychic damage. From
Yeah, I could tell. Like the moment I said that, I just felt the pain.
Oh, the misery.
Pretty much. Oh my god. Oh, the misery, but it's the ship.
Yeah, as you guys are trading some magic items, relaxing, doing whatever you guys are currently doing, we will head over to Mr. Jackal.
Uh-oh.
Yay!
You get pretty much the quick version of this long journey that you guys have had by cart, as you're not buffeted. You're actually not buffeted by the wind. It seems like as he flies, Drake is creating a small barrier in front of you, so skin doesn't get torn off by the sheer force of the wind going past you and Hildy.
Alright. Jackal, again, just keeping an eye out for things unless Drake or Hildy engage in conversation. Most of his thoughts is both the Drakeheads and the Burning Crow, mostly because of the conversation he had with Fala.
Yeah, and you are able.
I suppose, actually, Jackal will ask, Drake one particular question. And RPing it will be just a question, Drake, but say we need to head to the south,
Yeah.
considering how the war is going. Do you feel reluctant to go there, or would you rather charge into the problem?
No, I think we need to go. To be honest, I might not be allowed to go. Just be you guys, but someone needs to go do something down there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do need to take care of things down there as well. And that'll be it for the conversation.
We'll see, Jackal. I'd like to go, but I don't know where my feet should land right now.
Well, if there's any consolation, I guess, for you, as long as the contract holds, wherever you go, I'll go with you. So you can rest assured I have your back.
Oh, that sounded like you almost didn't hate me.
I'm working on it. You're definitely not like the dragons in the south. I will say that.
I'll take that as a positive.
Good. Don't let the others know I said that.
And yeah, as you land, literally he just lands at the front door and shrinks down to a more reasonable size.
Alright. Looks over to Hildy, I guess, and I'm pretty sure as soon as Jack looks in that direction, Hildy's already gone.
No, she stands there and just looks at you.
Well, it was nice traveling with you. Also, the extra ration was something I did not expect.
Sorry.
I expect if it wasn't me, someone else would be suffering from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suffering.
Trust me, Jaguar has really strong guts. Alright. Nelson, you doing alright? How's, any updates?
Nothing major, sir.
Alright. Looks over till I guess you go check up on your mom. Let me know what's happened. And looks over to Drake. We're supposed to pick up Warren?
Yeah, we'll go grab Mr. Rendell. I'm pretty sure that won't be too much. We'll tell him there's things to research, but he's got to be nice to people.
I might be asking much, but I guess we'll see what happens. Right, I need to go to my room and pick up my sword. Jack will just start making his way in. He's gonna make a straight beeline. Well, while he's making his way to his room, he's gonna also check for the if there's any signs of the Burning Crow crew there. But otherwise,
Well, as you go through the bar, there are, I mean, several new faces. You're very used to the regulars, but there's an obvious to tell dead man.
What the hell?
You played him.
Yeah, I know. Dr. Mahembler. Abraham Hermbler.
Yes, sir. You've told me your name several times.
We're all in here.
Instantly passes out from being too drunk.
Me?
Oh my god!
Oh, this is the one shot I missed.
Literally
Yeah.
from the valley.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Actually, I don't remember what she sounded
I
like.
think she had a French accent.
Wait, wait.
Oh god, I can't do French.
Or like
Home.
Swedish or
No,
something.
no.
Probably
He
British,
did.
honestly.
Oh god.
Allegra, we're having a good time.
Having a good time.
Having a good time.
That's all.
I fucking love that one actually. What the fuck?
I just realized there was a potato on his thing there right now.
On his hat, or in his pocket? Because there's
Yeah, I was
both.
gonna say.
I was looking at the hat, but not the apron pocket.
The distraction potato gets them every time.
The level of drunk I want to be is not achievable without dying.
Drinks is good.
Oh, hey there, Jackal. Have you? Are you alone?
For the moment. Oh wait, that's
Mr.
Carlson,
Bates.
right? Yes. Yes.
Mr. Bates? I'm sorry.
I mean, they put the name up.
How's my
I
little
just
robot?
laughed.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna see.
Don't pause that long, you'll think I'm dead.
Oh wait, I meant to put that in public. I'll do that again. It's even worse.
Thank
So,
God.
It's even worse.
Yeah. Oh no, he's gonna be.
Oh,
He's gonna be very
he's
truthful,
got
but-
that dad wisdom. Okay. He started to panic
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
little bit because his pause was taking too long, and he was like, "Oh God, she's dead." No,
So, no, she's alive.
he wouldn't be dumb enough to show his face in front of me if she was dead.
Ooh.
Yeah, no. Jack goes like, so, do you want the full brutality truth of it, or just the skim lines of it?
How about you go grab what you're grabbing, and we'll pull up a seat for you. Shouldn't yell this across the bar.
Right, and Jackal takes another look. Who are those other people there? He kind
Oh,
of
they
gestures his thumb
just
to
showed
the-
up a couple of days ago. Apparently, the Mr. Wizard guy sent them on an adventure.
Okay.
Abraham
That's all I need to know.
Hermbler.
Jackal will just quickly jog up to his room, takes out the baker sword, which takes a look at it again. Oh. Kind of regretting leaving you behind.
Oh.
Puts the sword, sheathes it, because he still has, now he has both his Kolpesh and the baker sword, so a long sword. And he'll quickly return back to go see Bates and says, right, we'll give you the quick rundown since I'm sort of expected back. She's okay. There's a crystal crown that formed on her head, emitting cold air.
Did the flowers do that?
Yeah, mentioned a couple of times, very vaguely, her mom. So,
Rowan, how old are you?
I actually don't know.
You might have
Let me
put
see
it
if
on
I-
your sheet.
Every single time someone asks me how old I am, I forget that I have to put an age down for a character. I don't know. Zephyr, how old are you?
I just did my age.
Okay, then 26 ish. Maybe 24 at the youngest. I don't know.
I don't know,
We
just
need some
Okay.
birthday episodes.
What's the lifespan of a tiefling?
A little longer than a human.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't do ages. What do I make it make sense?
She's 24.
Yeah.
Just type it down.
Well, she, yeah, that makes sense. She is coming up on her 25th.
That's right.
Huh. She's older than me.
She's a
Oh,
baby.
I'm guessing so with that reaction.
Yeah, no, that was completely off topic. Yeah, she had a few moments at the dukedom where she just vanished. No trace of her. Then came back.
That might happen a lot.
And we're getting near Rasport. Should we worry about anything over there?
Oh, yeah, I mean, if anybody gives you any guff, just break their arms. That's what I used to do.
Okay, I mean that much is.
Or just,
expected.
shoot them in the chest with a shotgun if they're really being a shit.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, I'll let Christy know. But I was referring to any, I don't know, government stuff, politics stuff that we might have to watch out for.
No, not really, I think. It's a big city. Yeah, politics is a thing, but really doesn't, touch the average folk, especially travelers.
Hmm. Dad was rubbing his chin.
Can you just go see what my old shop turned into? It's on 25th and Goontak.
Guten Tag. Sorry.
Okay, 25th and Untak. Okay.
I heard King Taco.
Rowboat should know where it is. I mean, we used to live there, so.
Will do, sir. Will do. You need me to pass any messages to her for you, or?
Yeah, just tell her to stay warm.
He knows.
Alright. I'll make sure to let her know that.
He knows. He knows.
I don't suppose. Well, actually, no. I think you did mention. You and Rowan mentioned something about her mom.
Yep.
Do crystal crowns just suddenly appear on your head? On her head?
Oh, well, specifically just Rowan, yes.
Eh.
I think that's about all it is. She did do that disappearing act. We're heading to Rasport. We'll check the whole shop for you. Oh, we also ran into a weird jolly guy in the sea riff. Seemed to know all of our names without us telling him anything.
Oh, that's creepy as hell.
Very.
Oh, right. Before I forget, and he digs into his his chest pocket on his shirt, and he takes out a. On one side it's gold, and on one side it's silver coin, and he flicks it to you.
Okay. You need to roll dexterity for that, or just catch it?
You can just catch it.
Perfect.
You fumble, it falls on the floor.
So. Silver gold coin. Is there any signatures or emblems on it?
It's actually plain. It's just like there's no heads or tails or anything to it. Anybody of the less persuasive notion gets a hold of your group there. How about you show them that coin and mention my name?
Okay, 1 second. Show
Don't
coin.
don't just don't tell Rowboat where you got that.
Right. Speaking of which, considering likely myself, Callisti, and Rowan are likely not on their generic human list, we'll most be keeping in groups of 3. So, yeah, we'll keep watching each other's backs.
Oh, that's always good. Yeah, walk in a crowd. Anybody fucks with you, break their arms.
Or
I like
make
this
them
guy.
have a very long nap
That works
to the
too.
wall. All right, sir. Actually, was there any news of the burning crows? You pause for a second. just
The
realizing.
crows. They were here a couple weeks ago, but I think they had a job. I really wasn't too fond of talking to them.
I need you to ask him about the crown.
Oh no.
I just I need you to ask why the crown appears. Not that it does appear, but
Yeah,
why.
I noticed it.
Okay, ask him, dog. What does it mean?
I don't mean to pry too much, but what does the crown on Rowan's head mean when it's showing up? You said 25th birthday.
Well, yeah, she's a princess, ain't she? Half.
Yes. How does someone be a half princess?
Well, I'm not royalty. Her mother was. Is.
And forever shall be.
That was totally just a mislip.
Okay.
Slip of the tongue. Fuck you, Freud.
The fuck did I do? Just a guy drinking in the
so-
corner.
You know what you did. He's in a
Should
cast.
we, so should we be concerned with anything or worry about anything? Besides
I
keeping
think
her warm,
it's
apparently.
as it gets closer to her birthday, probably.
Alright, I'll inform her that. That's what you want me to do, right?
Sure.
I don't suppose I could ask the name of said mother in case we need to be wary of
No.
messengers. Okay.
He should have probably already showed up once or twice.
Jackal tries very hard to remember. And then all I can remember was like, wait. It could be that damn weird butler guy.
Oh, a nice guy, yeah. I remember him.
They're not gonna force Rowan to go with them, are they?
It's not really a force thing, more like a magical draw.
Okay. This is well above my pay grade. Jackal just gets up, shakes Beat's hand. Alright. I think it's time I get back or Drake's gonna get upset that I kept him waiting.
Oh yeah, well you lot be careful out there.
We're watching each other's back. A lot better than when we first started out. Hopefully.
There's always
Buckethead
hope.
still needs. Buckethead still needs to work. Still needs work.
Buckethead.
Why are you insulting Ulrich like that? Just because his head's empty.
You know who he's referring to.
I'm well aware. I'm just making a joke.
Yeah, but after that, just want to try one more. Actually, no. By that time, Drake should have already gotten everything. I am also holding on to the souvenirs. Just place them in a special compartment. In the. Actually, I'll leave them in my room.
Okay.
Make sure nothing happens to it. So I'll just type that down. And then I'll go meet Drake.
Yeah, and as you come out, Warren is standing next to Drake.
Okay, just this token.
I like how Tick's at the bar.
Eh.
Alone.
They just give him water to sip on.
Master Jackal, it's good to see you again.
Likewise. Also, I'm curious, the amulet that we traded the Manticore for, where did you get that one again? Or, who did you acquire it from?
It was from my adventures when I was a young lad. It's been so long I can't remember where I got that. I apologize.
You know, I'm gonna take him for his word for it. Right, sorry to say it got destroyed.
Well, wasn't mine.
True. I learned that, a very foul illusionist was, the owner of it. Didn't quite like me having it. That's a pure lie I'm saying to him, but... Anyway, we'll be going by the dukedom and... Wait, we're bringing Warren with us to the dukedom, right? This is the question on the table.
Correct. We're basically switching him and Jeff out, and Jeff's going to us, I
Okay.
guess?
Yeah.
Pretty
All
much.
right. I just want to make
We're
sure
just
I'm on the
basically
same page.
doing tradesies.
That's fine. I just want to make sure I'm on the right page with you guys. Okay. And I need to update my notes on that part. Right, so we're going to head to the dukedom. It's no longer the dukedom of Ospic. Long story on that. You'll get some knowledge stuff or tech things. Just don't be rude to these people. They're very soft.
I understand completely. I've been briefed.
Oh, perfect. And yeah, good luck. If you find anything or learn anything interesting, have at it.
I'm sure I will. And we're going to kind of skip the stop
Yes.
because it's pretty much you guys drop Warren off and then literally Jeff nap him.
He'll be just as confused if you tell him what you're doing as if you just did it, so.
We've accepted this is the Jeff lifestyle we embraced.
Actually, that's the wrong map.
Oh, Callisti, did you make it at least visible so if Jackal or Drake come by, they can at least see how they get in?
I mean, Drake should know where the door is.
Fair enough. Just making sure, just in case so they don't think we just left them, even though I'm pretty sure the cart's still out there. Unless can the cart fit in the mansion? Question mark.
I don't think it did last
does.
time.
But Hell No can come in.
Yeah,
If she do.
She does what she wants.
All right,
Hello?
delivery.
why'd you put the bag over his head?
I have absolutely no idea. Just to shut him up for a brief moment.
Hello, Jeff.
Callisti, is Jeff stuck out? So why is it making 2 tokens? Every time
No,
I drop
Jeff
a
is
token
loud.
down. Okay. Oh. Neat.
Big stretch.
Yep. Also, everyone just knows that Jackal has his other arming sword with him. So
Any complications on either stop?
not
Outside
too
of the
many.
outside of the bag-headed Jeff.
Oh, that was actually the easiest thing. So right. So Rowan's dad, Rowan, your boss wants you to go check on your old shop to see if it's still there or what's happened to it. Also mentioned as you're reaching your well for before your next birthday, just to keep warm.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't ask for details. He didn't want to talk with me on that part.
That sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, usually he can't keep secrets.
Well, I don't like prying into other people's secrets, so I only asked out of concern because he was asking how you were doing, so I gave him the very quickest update. Mentioned the crown and the disappearing act. So I think he only provided information that he was allowed to.
It makes it sound like he was held at gunpoint when he was told you that.
Well, he
I
might have
saw
been.
it.
I'm serious. He just blurts out secrets. He just tells everybody everything. So if he
Oh.
actually kept this one, then something's. It must be magic.
I was gonna say.
Magic.
Listen,
Yeah,
Mm,
apparently
okay.
he met your butler.
you're who?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what did I name him? Did I name him?
He
Sir
has a
bitch
Have I
name.
did.
met him?
Bartholomew. I don't know. Mm, Winston?
No. Fuck.
No,
Who are we talking about?
Wilhelm? The
the
butler?
butler.
Butler.
Bartholomew?
Mine.
The magic butler
You
that
named
shows up out of
him.
nowhere.
I know. Do we remember?
No.
It's
I'll
Niles.
look at notes.
He's in other
Niles,
things.
there you go.
Ah, just like from the nanny, of course. How the fuck did I forget that?
Because
How?
I
we
named him
played
that
this
so I
game.
wouldn't forget.
Wow.
I named him
Because
it didn't work.
specifically for my memory to work. Memory shuts off. Damn.
Yep.
Alright, it happens.
Trust me,
You'll get used to it.
it's like an age thing. It's just gaps.
Right.
Ouch.
Also, bunch of other new faces at the Silver Pint. Working
Like-
for Balthazar.
I mean, it's good coin. At least keeps the business afloat, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, there was one that looked like a homeless guy that had a gambling addiction, and
So Jeff.
no, Jeff, but shorter and more rural, dirtier, I think.
Rule? Like, what do you rule
really-
over?
Just
I know you're trying to say rural, but
Jackal just shrugs, farmer type. Anyway,
Oh,
there was a-
rural.
No. Anyway, another tabaxi, some guy that had a severe facelift to one side, a owl person.
I feel like our bar at this point is just the Adventurers Hub Guild.
Yeah.
Not that
Ah.
it's necessarily a problem, but
But they look like they went through the ringer.
yeah. If they're
Was-
working for Balthazar, that doesn't surprise me.
I mean, half of our marketing did kind of go towards adventurers.
I mean, they're an easy way to get people to get money off of, especially needing a place to rest and recuperate.
Are we accidentally in business with Balthazar?
No, God, no. I'd rather end my business venture right here and now.
Oh, we were in business the moment we got them socks.
The contract has been signed.
Finally.
Are you ready?
No, shut up.
Are you
I'm only
ready?
human after all.
So, are we all more or less ready? I mean,
I believe so.
I know
Yeah.
it's night time, so I did. Oh wait, is it day or night actually?
It'd be morning right now.
Uh, I think I'm well rested enough. I'll drive the cart and get us to where we're going.
all right, I'm gonna take a power nap.
I'm gonna take it on the road.
How far are we from the town?
Felicity, you have the
A
map.
couple more days.
About how roughly?
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought we were like so fucking close.
Yeah, you said we were on the border. My mind thought, oh, we're
Yeah.
about like a 6 hour ride out.
I mean, our cart does
No.
go 4 times faster than usual.
Wait, is that calculating the couple more days with our cart faster, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
Oh.
man.
Just to make sure.
Oh shit.
Well.
You guys have gotten to
Different
the
road.
border of the country. You still need to get to the coast.
Oh, Yistrath.
So we got a long rest.
yes.
Yeah. It's gonna be a long ass drive. Hopefully, there's no. Is there like a main road that goes to Rasport? Like once we enter the border?
Oh
I guess
yeah,
it's okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
There's just never any. There's paths in the wilds, but there's never any roads.
That's more so what I was asking. Is like once we get to Easterath and like past, there's no like actual paved to Rasport. It's still just like trodden paths.
Oh no, there's actually some really solid roads, especially when you get closer to between Ginte and Rasport, and then there's a road north that's pretty close to the coast as well. But there's like roads everywhere. You can pass through a couple of small villages. And yeah, spend some time doing other stuff as you guys say. There's plenty of time to talk. If you haven't noticed, it's gonna be a big talky episode because, to be honest, Rasport ain't ready yet.
I love how it's a talky episode, and I'm trying to avoid talking truly because I don't want to shoot my voice down.
I know, because
Damn it, Jeebus.
since you said that yesterday, I was like, ooh, about
Yeah.
that.
I can
So-
manage for the most part. It's fine.
Time for us to shine.
Oh, I suppose I do need to talk to
Kidding, I'm not talking.
Genesis / Agony, whatever he wants to call himself now.
You two can handle that.
Oh no.
When you have some time, then Jekyll would like to talk. Not right now. Right now, I have to handle a few things here and there, but when you can make time.
Probably right after I talk to Siegfried.
Yay.
All right, you two handle your differences. I'm going to start making a fire.
Is this a different area that we're resting at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Ooh, this is a pretty place.
Oh God, we were here before. I'm getting my.
Yeah.
I reuse maps.
There was a
How dare
giant tree
you.
here.
It's like people who wash their clothes and wear them again, people.
Yeah,
Hey, who
disgusting.
does that? Who does that?
May be an outfit repeater, but you're an outfit rememberer, which is just as pathetic.
Yes,
Wow,
outfit
okay.
remembers. Are you kidding?
This motherfucker got only 5
They
shirts.
are the worst. Did you wear that last week? Yes, I did.
Listen. I only
Wow, I
have
feel like I
5
struck a
shirts.
wrong nerve here.
Sorry.
I ran
This
into the
quote
wrong
doesn't
fucking
much
hole.
higher, so everybody calm down.
I only have 3 pairs of jeans because I only need 3 pairs of jeans, okay?
Okay,
sorry.
buddy, you do you.
Sorry.
I'm not here to
In our
judge.
jeans.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna buy more jeans. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Do you?
Also, to be fair, Jeebus says the same
Yeah.
exact shit to me when I use the same map, so fuck off, Jeebus.
be fair.
I just noticed that Genesis' new token and Jackal's new token, they're literally back to back.
They can't even look at each other.
Realize, not
Or
just
they
that,
can
but
have the
they're
most
like-
meaningful conversation.
Not just that, but they're very much in contrast to each other. If that's Genesis,
White hair, black hair. It looks like
Oh, that-
white armor, black armor.
Oh, that's white hair. I thought that was a hood.
I did.
No,
I
his
thought so
hair actually
too.
got paler.
Okay.
Holy shoot!
Oh shit, he's the Witcher.
Hey,
I was
leave her alone.
he became a drow.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And he only wears the masks in battle
That's
Well, yeah,
weird.
to
he,
hide.
he still has his like regular face instead of like.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Because I know he like it was like mentioned when he was getting a bath. I just forgot. It was just more scraped up. If I remember.
Zephyr's like a hippie witcher with an undercut.
Yes.
Play.
Slay queen.
We'll get moved.
Oh my God! Stop.
So I can't find him in
What's up?
pets or whatever.
Who are you looking for? Zool.
Zool.
Is he not in other?
I thought he was in pets.
He's not
Where'd
in
he
pet.
go?
Did it delete the? Did it do one of those weird things where it deleted one of the tokens?
Oh,
It ain't Zool.
yeah. Zool's right here.
Where?
Hold on.
Where?
Right there.
That's
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 Hades.
Hades.
That is Hades.
Zool is the Skull Man.
Oh,
You're
yeah. Oh, yeah. My bad. My bad. I gotta zoom in more. Look.
This is my puppy, Zool.
My bad. I'm sorry. I gotta zoom in.
And this is
Uh,
Callisti Skull Hades. Oh, he's at the
Where is
bottom,
it?
Moogle, all the way. He's just not in the thing. It might have
Oh, yeah,
moved.
he is.
Uh,
Very bottom.
Got moved all
Yeah.
the way to
The
the
very bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
All I see is blackness.
It probably just got moved out with like all the token shifting and everything for
Right.
jump gate.
Damn
There
you,
we go.
jump gate.
Probably just
They're both blue. Sorry.
Zool's just getting moved around.
I fix him.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nyom, nyom, nyom.
No.
Yeah, Jackal will talk to Genesis though, for the most part. Right, Genesis, or you said you wanted to be called Agony.
Whatever is easiest for you.
Emo.
Names
I'm
have
gonna-
meaning.
You know, I beg to differ on that part. Names do mean stuff, especially when you need to hide them.
Of course.
So, while I'm very tempted to once again call you Buckethead just for good old time's sakes of poking fun at each other, I'll stick to Genesis as that's how I know you from the first time we met.
You got a snaggletooth.
I mean, my teeth had grown out a quite bit, as
I like
Jackal
Buckethead better.
shows the sharper canines now.
What is it we want to talk about?
Well, I'm curious as to where you stand with, I still can't believe you're actually calling her your mother, the Lady of Pain, and I suppose where I stand with is Omega, who apparently there's
She
a lot
is-
of bad blood.
Just like my father, I follow her as close as I can. She has her agenda, I have mine. There are some things that I don't agree with to her. In which case, she didn't tell me that she was gonna harm anyone else but me. She didn't tell me that she was gonna inflict that much pain on others when we had that conversation.
Yeah, I kind of figured that part. You don't seem to be the type to just drag other people into, well, that sort of situation.
No. I would rather have myself dragged under that situation than anybody else. It happened time and time again, after all.
Right, so I guess you have a similar mindset as I do with Omega and Alpha.
Of course. I have no qualms against you. I still consider you a friend. Who you serve is your business. That's your choice.
Oh, here I thought I was expecting fists to start flying like with me and Elric did back in Overt Cause.
No. I believe you're more reasonable than Elric.
Eh, kind of took a little while for me to get there.
Of course, with time comes experience and wisdom.
Only if one's willing to learn.
When I met you, I thought you were ignorant. Thought you were full of yourself, overconfident. But you back it up. That I see now.
Wow, you overconfident. Holy cow. I thought I was going off as angry and very much I do not want to be with the group, but I kind of have to stick with you guys with a contract.
Is that why? The
To a degree.
contract.
I am a mercenary.
You've grown to like them, though, haven't you?
After taking our
After
lumps,
all,
yeah.
you did run after Elric when he was about to kill his half brother. A mercenary wouldn't have done that. You're a man of character, Jackson.
We'll keep it at Jackal. Jackson is something that I don't intend to use at least until we get back to, at least I get back into the South.
I'll only use it if what I say is meaningful. And I want you to get to my point.
Hmm.
You're a man of character. There is more to you than meets the eye.
So it seems like you and I are both willing to walk a very dark path to save others.
We can walk in the dark in order for other people to see the light. I'll protect them with every ounce of my being. Because I finally found something worth protecting.
I think we all do. Alright. As like last time we had our one-on-one talk, Jackal extends a hand. Truce for the time being, at least till whatever Mad God decides to get involved.
Bruce. I shake his hand.
Jackal gives a firm handshake.
You're a good man, Jackal. I hope you
Mm,
see it someday.
I wouldn't call good. Oh,
Good is subjective.
yeah. Let's go with that. Alright. I suppose I should bother Elric now before he turns that stone whatever he's trying to do, starts working on stone crafting like it's wood chipping.
Here I am making my duck. It's going great. Where's my fucking woodcarver still?
How come his throat isn't bleeding yet?
He
Mine
Why
probably
will.
not?
had enough liquor going through there, so he's
Do I
like a
not have my
he's like a
woodcarver
dwarf.
skills? I have bullet mold. Hold on.
Mhm.
Oh, I have carpenter's tools. I just don't have proficiency. Yet.
Oh, and Jackal, one thing.
Hmm?
I only ask you this because I know you are more than capable of doing it. If there comes a time where I'm in the same situation as Elric, will you be there to stop me?
Yeah. It'll be painful, but I'll stop you.
I'm looking forward to it.
Back of Jackal's mind just thinks, I see he's one of those.
Here I am making my duck. Nothing can ruin
Good.
my day.
Right, Elric, that's not a duck.
Oh shit, you're right. Ducks normally don't have horns.
Looks like a
Well,
manticore.
I
Either
recall
way.
correctly, you sat on a manticore.
Trust me, if I could make a manticore, I'd be very impressed. Alright, that's more for practicing later. You don't mind if I talk to you somewhere at least a little bit further away in private, Jackal, do you? Yeah, don't worry, it's nothing bad.
Alright.
And that's where Elric killed. Kidding.
Good luck, I can still fight.
We're just gonna go back and forth. It's Nilbert Cause round 2. And make Jeebus hate us again.
This time I got 3rd level spells to work with.
I got a strength to the fucking moon.
I know.
Rip your shield and fucking throw it to the wayside. I just wanted to, first of all, thank you for stepping in when my spine ripper half kind of took over, which I didn't even know was a thing, which also fucking scares me. That's inherently stuck in me.
Oh, I thought you got possessed by big undead thing.
No, it's a heritage thing. There was an innate desire to rip out his spine, to take it from my brother and basically claim it as a trophy of victory. If I recall correctly. More or less, because I actually forget some of the Spine Ripper lore. And Dad's not here to tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Uh-oh.
Daddy?
Let's
Dad's
not
trying
do
to think
that.
too. What was it again?
I was basically asking like Spine Ripper lore, like they take the spine and basically hold it as a prize.
Yeah,
Okay, so
they
Okay.
if they take a a sizable enough spine, they add it to their longhouse.
Oh yeah. Thankfully, I don't have a longhouse to store it, so even if I did, there would be nowhere to put it. It'd be really weird actually carrying that in a wagon. But I'm getting a bit off topic.
Yeah.
I do realize at the very least, I understand where you and Genesis both are coming from. It's not necessarily the path I would choose or agree with, but I just hope when push comes to shove, it'll be used for the betterment, not the worstment of the world. I've seen too many people with this similar power just go to the worst and the better.
I mean, power corrupts. Absolute power absolutely corrupts.
Yeah.
That's why I'm worried. But I trust at the very least the two of you can keep each other in check, kind of like a balance.
We sort of agreed to that. I, at the very least, made the promise if he goes off the rails, I will at least try to painfully stop him, which he seems to enjoy that particular commentary.
Surprised you
I
did
already
that.
know you and Callisti are capable of stopping me if I were to go off the deep end, which, after talking with Omega and Alpha, I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue for now.
In all honesty, Jackal, as much as I want to stop you from going crazy, I don't want to hurt or kill you for it. It's not the intent. Even though back in Novrit Cause and hell, even in Ozpic, I seemed a little bit anxious. It's just worriment. More than anything.
Well, if
And
I
I
were
tend-
to give a defense on my end, nor a cause back then when you and I decided to almost tear each other apart and I was about to tear your throat out. I was still on the run because I killed a noble son in the south and I had people hunting me back then. The fact that I had a conversation with Fala's illusion in the dukedom that I warned you guys about. Apparently the amulet was the anon detection was a fake. So apparently they're not hunting me anymore. I suspect they're going to get back at me one way or another, either by getting to Irie or my greatest suspicion is that they probably got my home. So,
What exactly did Fala do to you?
well, as I mentioned before, I was talking to Omega and Alpha. A agree to disagree situation. Fala decided to show up in the form of Hildy, which, like I said, I was a little taken off guard. Said something about because I asked her if the amulet was useful. She said no, it doesn't work. I was very confused about that until, well, lo and behold, revealed that Fala was running around an illusion of Hildy for a bit. Made a threat. So, I just told her, and I suspect you have already more or less realized, but I could, to some degree, consume someone's soul at the risk of my own sanity.
Let's keep that on the back burner unless we really need it.
I have already done it before.
As I said, I'd still rather not risk it if we don't have to. It's the same reason
No.
of when I tried to face off against one of the Lady of Pain's avatars and tried to activate all my runes prematurely. I don't remember what happened after that and just woke up exhausted as shit.
Yeah, I was given a brief report or summary. Iron Ball cracked you multiple times with the
Your crack.
flail.
Yes.
So, putting that particular madness spell on the side, I do intend to return to the south this time around. I have a lot of unfinished business.
It makes you
And
feel. Oops, I got.
and as I had told Genesis, I'm gonna stick to calling him Genesis. Agony and whatever other names he has, not that I know him in that one. Hence why I prefer if you guys continue calling me Jackal.
No worries. It is funny that he's named after a famous a giant that slayed a dragon.
Well, if anybody calls the Lady of Agony his mom, I will not be surprised.
I'm praying
By
to
any
the
means.
gods that a Jarl didn't fuck the goddess of pain. I'm praying so hard.
Well,
I'm not gonna even step on that. I'm not stepping on that landmine. That wasn't right. So, anyway, both Genesis and I did agree that despite our dubious connections and our willingness to walk a very chaotic and somewhat vile path, we do so with good intentions. Unfortunately, I suppose there was that saying that the path of evil is usually paved with good intentions.
He wrote to hell, but yes.
Well, I had no intentions of going to hell or whatever other places are out there.
I heard Sigil was very good at this time of year.
I don't know. Never heard of it. That being said, kind of looks at the ring that he got.
I got more of my own personal reasons at stake now to fight, so
As someone that's married, I can completely understand.
well, I can now somewhat understand your perspective of caring for a loved one.
The worst part is, how do I put this? Thinking that they're dead for so long and trying to recover from it. I don't envy that pain and wish it to happen to you, and I fucking forgot her name. I'm sorry.
Ari?
I thought it was Ari, but I didn't.
I mean,
I don't
Ari.
wish.
It's Ari.
I was gonna say Ari is a different tiefling.
Yeah, no, my bad. This is the miser who screwed up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's Ari, not
Wrong game. Hold on, I gotta clear my throat.
so many sounding names.
But I don't wish the pain to happen to you or Ari for the feeling of loss. It's not pleasant to the soul or to the heart or mind.
Well, I'm sure since I didn't quite dwell on what Omega and Alpha did, I suspect there was some personal baggage that caused a lot of rifts that happened between them and the rest of the world. So,
If it makes you feel any better, Jackal. And Ari kind of puts his hand on his shoulder. You're still family to all of us here. And you have all of us to look after you. Though that means I still get an invite to the wedding, right? Ari just says with a smirk.
well, let's first win the war and then we'll deal with the wedding.
Fair enough.
Hopefully, I can mount both Marthane and Miss Lady Blue Bitch also, both their heads on a huge pike.
No, Marthane's going in the bar because it'd be funny to tell the story of that, especially for the bards.
True.
I have a space actually I'm trying to work on right now for his skull. Worked very
Okay,
well.
but I do call dibs to have the skull on loan.
It'll be 500 gold a month.
Should be manageable once we raid his golden capital city.
Fair enough. Wait, where are you going to stick it then?
Oh, we're gonna put it on top of the altar and have the whole wedding thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
That's hilarious. A full screen circle.
I love how this relationship went full circle to us beating the shit out of each other. So when's the wedding? Can I come? Oh,
Like
God.
many best friendships.
No, trust me. Our first conflict was ripping a poor blanket in half.
Yeah,
'cause
now their conflict is like, hey,
Yeah.
can you lend me a dragon skull of the bastard we killed for 500 gold for the wedding? Oh my God. I love this dichotomy. Much.
I mean, think about it. It has gone full circle. These two tried to kill each other once, or actually twice. So.
Yeah. But either way, I trust you enough to make the right decisions. I trusted you even when you left our group to join the Flaming Crow after Novercause, and now it seems like you found pieces of what you were looking for in life, and it has led you back here, whether willing or unwilling at this point.
I mean, don't get it wrong. I may be talking about the fact that I'm bound by contract, but Genesis kind of hit the nail on the head of being that I have better character. I can't believe I'm actually saying it. I kind of see you guys as a pact.
That's why I said family.
You actually just hear more of a bestial growl that comes out of Jackal as he says that. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Have you ever heard the term of, what is it? Hold on. I think I saw it in some weird, disgusting book that I read. Found family.
Smut?
No, shut the fuck up! It's the idea of that you don't get to, or the fuck. I know what found family means, but my brain is trying to like interpret how Elric would interpret it, which is bad.
The family
a
that
minute.
kills together stays together.
No, we're not that kind of family.
Oh.
Not yet, anyway. We're not the murder hobo family yet. Not unless Jeebus wants to make this a very different campaign very fast.
I do not.
I can do it.
But the idea of a found family is
Agony can become a puddle too, real easy.
No.
the goddess of pain does love inflicting pain to the puddle people.
No.
Oh,
Ready?
right.
Anyway, the idea of a found family
I
is
have no mouth.
that's one that you find on your own, and not the one that you are born into. Family members that come and go, and you can choose. In some ways, I feel like the Drake hits kind of represent that for me, especially at the time when I thought mine was lost. And in some ways, they still do. Though I don't. I do think Clifty is a bad influence on Hildy, so I'm never letting her talk to her again. Even though I know Rowan's probably technically worse for that.
Mom, look, I can do
Wait.
magic now. Goes invisible.
Fuck.
Ow.
Yeah, Jago just goes like, yeah, she spiked one of my rations.
That sounds about right for my daughter, actually.
Oh,
Oh god, why
one
are we
last
listening
thing.
to Halloween music now?
Because it switched.
Is someone gonna get murdered?
No, I just switched.
Okay, because I was gonna end the conversation with like, oh yeah, one last thing. Jackal holds up the gold and silver coin that's featureless. Did you know that Rowan's dad gave me this on the condition that I don't tell Rowan that he gave this to me?
What is it?
Apparently, he said that if we are apprehended by unsavory organizations, show them this coin and mention his name to them.
Do I notice anything about this coin?
Absolutely
Like,
nothing
what-
besides that it's very well done metallically.
Okay, so it's so there's like no protruding features or anything like I wouldn't notice.
The point that you notice is that there are no features. It's just a mirrored gold and silver coin.
Okay. Sorry. Just a nice polished coin, basically.
Pretty much.
Yep.
It just looks like a gold silver alloyed coin. Doesn't really even seem that important.
As I said, I went back to Craven Cliff with Drake to pick up my sword over there, and also leave the souvenirs at the Silver Pint. Rowan's dad wanted to talk with me, so I told him we were heading to Rasport. He handed me this coin on the condition I don't tell Rowan that I got this coin from him.
Well, you didn't know he was a famous adventurer at one point, right?
I was not quite aware of that.
He talked about the one time me, Grell, and him were all having a punching competition. That's why he was able to last so long.
I was.
I
not
actually
there.
remembered this!
Yeah.
Jackal just adds, "I was not there."
Yeah, that was
Because
when
it
we still
wasn't.
at Iron Ball, right? Actually, I forget. That was actually right when Jackal left.
Yeah.
Yes, that was right when he left.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if anything, it might just be a signal of fuck with me, I'll fuck with you kind of thing.
Ooh.
Probably,
That kind of
but
way. He's not the slut. At least I hope he's not. Rowan,
I
is your dad a slut? You just hear for yelling from the tree?
I understand.
What?
I
Wow.
understand the terminology you're going with, Elric.
Yeah, so let's not worry about it for now. You'll just hold on to it and push comes to shove. You know what to do.
I'm just worried that Rasport might have more problems than the previous places. Drake wasn't wrong. We tend to escalate things as soon as we walk in, as if we are the hey, we're trouble beacon. So I'm just wondering if Rowan's dad made any enemies or people that want to go get back at him, because I know a lot of people want to get vengeance for the most pettiest of things.
Alright, I think I'm done.
Mhm.
A really bad joke?
Yep, and
I'm on the cheese.
If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I'm not explaining that.
That's fine.
I was only just going with what Jackal is going to say.
No, I understand. I don't want to try to escalate things here, though. I know finding the Storm Giant throne is also gonna be a bit of a bitch because I don't feel like walking the beach for days just trying to find it. And sadly, runes aren't like weird detector things where I could just immediately sense their power, at least from the thrones, as far as I know, anyway.
Can't you just balance your sword and trade like a compass needle?
Hold on, let me try it. Alric
Please
just
no.
holds up Graham and just points it in the sky. Do you want me to roll anything for that, Jeebus, or no?
Nah.
Okay. Nope. Hold
But I
on.
felt like I
He,
needed
he,
to
stick,
do
he
that.
sticks a finger in his mouth and then puts it near Graham. Nope, it's still
Fuck.
cold.
Ah.
The fuck did you think he was gonna do?
No, I really didn't know. I was like, what the fuck? Did you just is he anorexic or something?
No,
How the
Jackal was
fuck
thinking
would
also. I suppose eventually I need to talk to Callisti, and apparently her aunt knows about Alpha, so
Oh, their whole family apparently had fought with Omega. It was like the Great Wizard War.
you know,
Sorry.
I'm mostly relieved I didn't have to go over there, but at the same time, I feel like I should come along with just to get more information.
That's
But I feel
consult.
like, but I feel like going over there was going to scar me more mentally than anything else.
Well, I think what I just said probably didn't help either.
No, it didn't. Considering that, well, thankfully, Khaleesi does not have a murder boner for me anymore.
Yeah.
Or at least the whole, let's kill Jackal and see if we can remove the curse out of him. I don't know how anyone can come to that conclusion.
It's the curse.
I still remember that session. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna die.
You know, I could always ask Zephyr if he could locate the throne, because I'm pretty sure it's still made of stone, and considering general sand composition, unless it's made of the throne is made of sandstone, it's probably a harder silicon base. I mean, they could probably spot it out.
Maybe check for since you're talking about Zephyr, check for like that whole land magic thing, since
That was
my
kind of the
understanding.
point I was making with the stones, because of stone differentiation.
Yeah, cause they block out arcane stuff like me and Callisti's magic stuff.
True, considering they hate draconic magic, and nature magic might.
All right, so I go shouting for Zephyr and just grab him to pull him to you to suggest to be your compass.
Sure, drag him over here into the woods, and you can go back out of the woods. Or I can just go and talk to him like a normal person. Hold on.
All right, nice talking to you, Elric.
Yeah, it's always a fun time when I'm around. Especially when I'm not half loaded. Alright, that would actually hurt me. It
Do
got
you need
close.
some rest for a little bit?
If
so I
someone
can talk
else
to
wants to
Rowan?
take over, and then I'll talk. If you guys want to do something, I need to just take a break before I have my next conversation.
Yeah, sure. Rowan, can Genesis talk to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So after cleaning his armor, Genesis approaches Rowan and he says, "Can I speak to you for a moment?"
Sure. Looks at Zephyr, panics a little bit.
Bruh, I thought she was looking at me.
um, when we were in the bathhouse, out of context.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And where was Jeff?
Jeff, go over there.
Okay.
I expected Elric's reaction and everyone else's, but yours was strange to me. I expected you to look at me in disgust or, God forbid, fear, but you cried. Why?
Ah, okay. Rowan is going to just grab Genesis's hand. You know, I kind of like you, right?
Blushed. What? But the captain.
The captain was stupid and was nothing. And you showed me that. And you know what? I think, in fact, I think it's a little more than like, which is probably why I cried. I just don't know it yet. But if this matters to you, it matters to me. But I know you're not different. You're still Genesis. The same one who gave me this necklace.
Of course. I'm never gonna change. Never. For all of you, I'll be your shield. I'll protect you. From hell or hellfire. I'll walk to the end of the earth for you. All of you. That'll never change, Rowan.
I am very calm. And I'm not panicking. I had something else. What was I going to say? Everyone else around here too. They might have reacted as you expected them to, but they're still here. We're still here. You wouldn't be here if we didn't believe in you and trust you, even if they don't think that right now.
I just don't want. I don't want to be alone again.
You won't be. Even if everyone else goes away, I will still be right here, cheering you on. You'll never be alone again.
Thank you. And never take off that necklace, please.
I won't. I haven't since the day you gave it to me, actually.
And hold on. What was that thing that you gave me? It was like a flower.
Yeah, it was one of the flowers that grows in my hair that I can use for ammunition for like specialty things.
Yeah, he
I
has
can-
it attached to his armor.
Cute.
Well, I know you're a princess, and every princess needs a knight. I happen to be one. So the day you
Yes.
become a queen, I'll be there protecting you, no matter what.
I think that makes us a great pair.
Elric.
I'm gonna. I don't know if this is how the. Oh wait, I don't have what I thought I had.
That's the biggest dad joke I think I've made in a while.
I saw the. I had to control my laughing.
Oh, that took me a minute. I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah, he said every princess deserves a knight.
Yes,
Like,
I hear it. I had to say it out loud to myself. Never mind. I was gonna cast message. I do not have message. But I don't have message, so I'm not gonna do what I was gonna do.
you can whisper very loudly.
I was no. I was gonna just. I was gonna message Zephyr, and it's just screaming, like excited screaming. But
Just the
I don't
look
have
of
message.
excited screaming.
Just that, like.
It's like that like you know in anime where you have like the one phrase that's like normal while talking and like the ghost behind you that's fucking screaming in the background. Just that.
Here I have.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
It's been like this, it's not gonna go away. Not tonight.
Like that.
Oh god. Where'd you send it?
Oh,
Okay.
the group chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. But I don't have message, so.
I think I got one more conversation in me that I'm probably not gonna say a lot for the rest of the night.
I mean, do you want to rest a little bit longer? I could have Jackal talk to Callisto while you get a little bit more rest.
I think
do
I'd
that.
rather just do that first and
We
then
need a
I'll drink-
nebulizer.
Nah, I'll be
Ooh.
fine.
Ooh, we
Nebulizer?
cooking. We are cooking. We eating good tonight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Bon
we're
appetit,
cooking by the
bitch.
book.
Watch him cook.
Don't.
No.
I love how two people immediately heard that like, stop.
Absolutely not. This is not that kind of party.
It's the
I'm
it's
sorry,
the Little
it's just-
Wayne remix one.
Yeah.
Good. I mean,
Are you
that's
guys
something-
coming back to the group?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm imagining Jackal and Callisto are gonna have that
Awkward
conversation
coughing.
and then yeah.
when Jackal and Elric came back to the group, I'm just gonna be like, "Wow, you're both alive. Have a snack." And I made
I feel offended. I have grown as a person for once, and
It-
everyone just keeps
I
thinking I'm
have
a
grown
brutish
I know,
asshole.
but- no shouting, no ow, no hey, excuse me,
Wow,
nothing.
that's growth. That is growth. That's
Are
like
we-
Goku
He is-
Vegeta growth.
Zephyr's literally giving you a treat for
I-
being good.
Good boy.
Giving everyone a treat for being good.
Yeah.
I liked the
Yeah,
pizza
dude.
thing. I liked the pizza thing that we saw in the dukedom, but I needed to make a ration version, so I made hot pockets.
Oh my god. Stop. Also, I can't
Just
Ooh,
invented
in the
a
background.
bucket.
I can't keep laughing. It's actually gonna kill my throat. So
I just hear ooh in the background. That got me.
Oh. My lungs are. Ooh. All right, if sorry. Let's see
Sorry,
if
we're
Jackal
too
wanted-
funny.
Yeah, how dare I enjoy laughing that it actually makes my throat hurt? How dare you?
It's
fucker.
gonna
Do
die
you guys walk
laughing.
back to the group, or can I just kind of get the vibe you're done having your special time?
Oh, yeah.
I think Jackal wanted to talk to Callisti, and then I have something to talk to you about in a minute, Zephyr, when you're done cooking these hot pockets.
Hell no,
just
let me ask you a question. I'm kidding.
If you ask me a question, I'm currently kind of.
I'm gonna deliver everyone's treats.
Oh,
Go ahead, Jackal,
Yeah.
please.
sure. I was just having a good
I need
laugh.
I need a
Nom,
break.
nom, nom, nom.
Yeah, no, take a break. I was just wondering, Jeebus, did you, DM, did you say anything before we all started clambering on top of each other talking?
No.
Right.
Yeah,
Alright.
Jeebus has given us the floor, and he's like, I don't have to do anything today.
Yeah, right.
To be honest,
Knuckles was
the point of today.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell
glad
yeah.
you chose probably the worst day for me to do it.
I'm
all
sorry.
for it.
No, it's
I'm
not
all
your.
for it.
It's
It's
not
been a-
your fault. It's just very bad timing because of how.
But it also
everything
has been a
fell.
very long time since you guys have had like time.
I know.
But
I don't
between
fault you for
coolers.
that. It's sickness just had to hit at like the worst possible time for me.
Also,
I
Jeff
could
is just
struggle.
standing in the corner eating random mushrooms.
Jeff, please
What?
at least come eat something of nutritional value and
Not
not
the
the
red
ground.
ones.
Yeah, I go.
Christy,
Huh?
is that
Oh.
your aunt in disguise?
No, that's Jeff.
Hey.
Oh.
No, my aunt would know way better about the mushrooms to pick.
And you
Well.
guys said that I had bad eating habits.
Is he
Jeff's
gonna die?
different. Jeff just doesn't care.
He doesn't know to care.
No, I think he does because the last
I
when
like that.
when he saw someone murdered in front of him, then he cared.
That's
I'm
called
sorry.
trauma. And I avoid it.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Now come over here and get some good food.
These green ones make me
But-
feel funny.
Yeah.
Funny, haha, or funny,
I do
hmm.
have a question for you though. If you have a moment to talk, since everyone seems to have their time talking and everything.
Yeah.
You're still not planning to kill me because I have some connection to Omega, are you?
Jesus, that's blunt as fuck.
I know. You're
Yeah,
not trying
I've
to
always
kill
been-
me, are you?
Eh,
Believe me, this is nothing personal. Kind of have a way to kill all of you.
What? No.
I'm not.
No,
surprised.
hell no.
Just in case, something happened, possession
That seems
Sorry.
really on brand for you, though.
on the wrong.
It really does.
Huh.
So it's nothing personal. Not anymore.
Nothing personal, kid. Pulls out a fucking pistol.
Not anymore. I don't know how to feel about that, Callisti, but I suppose this is an improvement.
Well, before I was trying to help you and, stuff like that, and so it was personal. I just probably wasn't going about it the best way possible.
No, you didn't.
No, I just keep my murder plan secret like a good wizard.
Wow.
Or yeah. Especially when you tell that to a guy who's been trying to run away from people trying to kill him. Yeah. That
We're
was-
gonna bring you back.
You guys make it sound like death is such a cheap thing to avoid.
Well,
Like, I kind of get it. You guys in the north have a lot of gold or stuff, resources to get a resurrection spell, but where I'm from, or at least areas that I know, at least where I live, you die, you stay dead, unless you make a deal with the Red Bastard and yeah, you get resurrected through whatever weird ass means he did.
So yeah, was there anything else?
I suppose I just want to say I do owe you a apology.
Okay.
Are you still the same jittering? I mean, yes, I know I threw I did try to hit you with a couple of daggers when me and Elmer were trying to kill each other, but I was feral.
Oh, back then I kind of already forgave you for that when you saved me from Elric.
Yeah, strange we more or less came full circle on the whole understanding each other and not trying to just tear each other apart.
Well, that's good. I mean, kind of both of you are sort of friends, so kind of not great to see each other at throats.
And I suppose the other disservice or apologies I didn't come with you guys to the Duskhaven location when it was under trouble.
Look, I get it. Aries hot, okay?
Oh yeah, no denying that. As he kind of now he's being a little smug. He's showing the ring off.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't ask President for Cahoon.
I thought about it, but kind of hard to beat the last ones I gave her.
I mean, that weird gift giving guy who seems to know all of our real names was. It seemed like he had access to a lot of fun stuff that you could probably ask them.
Well, I mean, I know I'm already a powerful wizard and all, but this helps. She points to the staff. It's not quite complete, but that's okay. It'll work eventually. Have to work with Balthazar, probably. Glances around to make sure Balthazar hasn't appeared.
He's just peering out of the woods.
Oh.
Soon.
Oh, right. Speaking of Balthazar, at the Silver Pine, I saw there was another bunch of poor souls that got hooked in by his machinations.
What does he want with cookies?
Well,
That being said, since we now managed to break ice again, somewhat, I know we don't really talk a lot. I do need to know stuff from the Dusk Haven, because apparently there's some history not just with Omega, but also Alpha. Your aunt seemed to know who Alpha was.
I would have to check some books, but there should be a lot of information written down.
Yeah, because I am trying to figure out, or at least piece the whole connections that somehow Omega and Alpha both seem to have with your family, the Dusk Havens.
Well, Omega specifically was an enemy. Chose to make himself one, and during the Wizard Wars, and kind of weirdly united the ones that were already at war.
Well, I mean, if I get a chance to see two enemies tearing each other apart, I would certainly want to take advantage of getting rid of them both when they're tired. So I can kind of see that reasoning. What I don't understand is, where does Alpha play in the role with your family?
I honestly don't know. I'd have to look it up. Or ask around.
Yeah, because, truth be told, I'm still extremely hesitant to go anywhere near the Dusk Haven, stronghold, home.
I mean, nothing's gonna happen to you. Unless you want it to.
There's this absolute look of, sure.
No, I mean, kind of theater and training. So, kind of have some say around there.
And here, I thought that particular part of the report was Iron Ball favoring you a lot. Although in this case, was more of Callisti, leader, should learn to flail the enemies.
Well, I think he got mixed between flay and flail, but yes.
Alright. So, just to reestablish our friendship once again, can you at least help me find information on both Alpha and Omega? Besides just the whole remove the guy's curse, phylactery thing you were saying?
Yeah, just so long as you don't hold too much back from me.
still holds up the second volume book of Herman P. Delarue.
Delaware. Oh yes, my favorite. Hermit P. Delaware, my favorite author.
Can't cross me, bitch. Ugh.
Yeah, no, but yeah, Jackal holds it up.
Blue Ridge Mountains, California.
He just holds up the second volume, first edition. I mean, I did snag this from Nova Cause. I just didn't share it with you.
I kind of had my suspicions you had something.
Hands it over to Callisti. I'll lend it to you.
Oh, okay. Definitely gonna need to research that a little bit closer.
Well, I'm also curious as to what Herman's connection is with Omega and hopefully Alpha. Or at the very least with me, because apparently I could sometimes seem to be able to talk to him.
Huh.
Yeah,
No,
you ever
it's-
had those weird moments you've I don't know if you had the same experience with the books before, but I kind of get transported, or at least my mind gets transported over there directly.
Yeah, a little bit. Mostly
Yeah,
I'm
so
just a witness.
lucky. I ended up being actually an interacting person with Herman P. Delarue, as you could actually hear me talking to him.
Well, it might be different in this this one than the last one.
No, that was the last one. I haven't quite gone
Oh.
through all the second one here.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess their experiences are different then.
Oh well, have fun perusing through that book.
Definitely not looking forward to any more nosebleeds.
It seems for a brief moment Jack was about to say something to that, and then there is just the very familiar wide toothy shading smile on his face of, yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
All right, so Zephyr, hear me out. Giant wooden horse. We take it into the city. I have most of the schematics for it down. The problem is I don't know how to craft wood that well.
Or why?
Oh, I thought it'd be funny for a siege tactic one day, but that's that's not what I actually wanted to ask.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that was a transition, not like an actual. And I just thought it was funny.
I
And it
was
would be-
reacting in character, which was what the fuck?
Okay.
Huh?
Kind of getting off to what I actually wanted to ask.
Okay.
So, as you know, when we were in the Ozpic, we were looking for the Void Throne, and it kind of just is no longer throned anymore.
Gotcha.
I'm going to need some help, especially since the throne seemed to be tied to the land, to find the Storm Giant's throne. And I was wondering if there was a way that maybe using your powers and connections to the land that would be able to direct it.
Okay.
I don't know exactly how it would work. I could.
Would there be any like living creatures around it that would be guarding it?
As far as I'm aware, no. For my vision, it was just a beach that was just like an empty throne room, right, Jeebus?
Yeah.
It's-
If it helps. Sorry, go ahead.
It's just on the beach with
It's in
no
a-
like structure around it?
I think it was in a cave, and from what I was explaining to
was an
Jackal a
island.
little bit. Oh, it was an island? Okay.
A very
That-
small
then I-
island that just had a throne on it. A very large throne.
It's basically a self-sufficient island with a throne on it and nothing much else. If anything, the throne would be of a different composition from the land around it. And I don't necessarily know how druid magic works, but if there was a way to detect said composition, considering most of it would be sandstone and the throne would probably be either a silicon basis or what's the other? A sedimentary basis. It'd help a little bit, but I can't really do
Yeah.
much outside of using my eyes.
Well, I'm able to like connect to the land, so I either can't find man-made objects or I can find man-made objects because I can't sense the area. But I was asking about living things because if there was anything living around it, I could sense that, or like magical things, fae.
If it does help, from my understanding, technically the Storm Jarl is heavily connected and influenced by nature, and also would have a tie to the land, much like the Void Giant did. So if there
You
is a
said
way
storm.
a storm, yes. So if
Oh.
there is a way to connect to said power, or at least get a whiff of it, it could help us find the island.
Well, if it's an island, I mean, you know, I can only reach so far, but I could be able to find an island.
If
And
it
as
help-
far as storm, it's usually connected to like currents in the water, which I could probably connect to. So I
if
bet
it
we
helps,
could do that. But
I can, if it helps for a little bit of influence of how the powers work. Elric will sketch down the, like a kind of crude drawing of the storm rune, not the one that's on his thing, but like just a general symbolic one, more or less. It would look something like this, and maybe you can kind of channel through this to try and find it.
I can certainly try. I will say, if we're nowhere near something you'd call a beach, it's kind of useless right now.
I figured as much, but I figured I would also bring it up since you have the biggest connection to the land more than anyone else.
I can also locate an object for when we find the island.
I locate giant ass stone.
I can find an island from far away, and then I can find something on the island from on the island.
What I'm gonna imagine, which would be funny, it's like I use locate object on the island, then we just see the giant ass stone throne that's just sitting there and nothing else. It's like just surrounded by trees.
Sounds about what you're talking about.
Yeah. But at the very least, I'd say hold on to that.
Yeah,
It's not
I
the
can have
true.
it ready for when we get to the area.
All right. If you need me to retrace it, I will. But it's not. Just so you know, it's not the true storm rune, so it might get a little wonky, and I don't want to give the true rune to you because that's where it starts getting into the. It could overpower your body and kill you since you're not the true rune bearer, and that's not fun.
Well,
quickly.
I don't think I can commune with a rune because it's handmade, but
It's
I can probably find a big old throne on an island.
Do I know if this is going to be a weird one since it's technically a lot of my nature. Do I know if even if it's not the runes Elric carrying, like smaller ones could still be used as like magical conduits or no? This is going to be a you question, Jeebus, so
I wonder though if it would just be if I used you as a conduit.
I'm gonna
That's
go
what I'm
with
thinking.
probably.
Yeah.
But at the very least, like I said, because these are rough drawings and not the true, it won't channel anything through you. So if anything, it's more like a weird pulsing headache every now and then, which is, to be
Well,
honest, that
seeing as you are a part of nature, I feel like it would just going through you maybe a little more accurate.
probably. Though, considering I wasn't able to detect the void rune when they were there. It might need a
But that
little,
was the whole point of the void rune, right?
kind of, but at the same time, I was also able to figure out its designation just by looking at the Book of Architecture, so maybe it also wanted to be found. One of those weirder ones.
Well, maybe the storm room just has different rules, but I don't think we'll know till we get over there.
True. But I appreciate your help all the same, considering you have the strongest draw to this. Outside of myself. You're a good man, Zephyr. This is a damn good hot pocket. Also, why is it cold in the middle but warm on the sides? I'm so confused.
What
You know,
the hell?
I'm not a miracle worker.
Oh, at the very ooh, I'm gonna walk away from that. Dang, he insulted his cooking. What the
It's not
fuck?
insulting his cooking. That's just the general joke at Hot Pockets being how shitty they cook.
And that's
nothing on Zephyr.
And that's me saying, I don't know. I did everything I could.
I imagine he's made essentially is a mini calzone. Is what I'm more envisioning more than a
Ooh,
hot pocket.
It's something like that. They had the
Yeah.
pizza in the dukedom, and I was like, how can I make that but suitable for carrying?
How can I make that, but have them eat it with a knife and a fork, so people don't yell at them?
Dignified.
Felicity just walks over with a
Very
fish.
demure.
Sashimi,
Ew.
Felicity does what?
Yeah, sorry.
Walks
Go ahead.
over with a fish and just holds it up to Zephyr's. Sashimi, please.
Oh my god. Fine. Can't refuse.
How could I? Why do I imagine just like the Puss in Boots like eyeball stare for sashimi, please?
It's even worse because of her glasses.
Oh my god!
Oh, they got magnified.
Intensity is increased.
But again, I appreciate the help, Zephyr. I know I don't ask you for a lot, especially with dealing with this, but you seem the most knowledgeable on nature magic more than anyone else, and I trust in your judgment on what happens.
I mean, the whole point of us is like doing things together, so I got you. No promises, obviously.
No,
All I can do is my best.
I'm not going to hold it against you if something goes wrong or haywire. Fuck. There haven't been times, excuse me, when shit just hasn't gone haywire on me. You know, part of me is also kind of worried, though, considering the Surtur's rune, aka the Grand Jarl's Throne of Fire, might be where Marthane is sitting, and that's going to piss me off. Just side-eyes the fucking DM.
What? What'd I do?
Did you not hear what I said?
No.
And
I said,
crazy.
so in character, Elric was like, I swear to God, if the fucking fire rune, or Surtur's, Surtur, the Jarl of Fire, is where Marthane's sitting, I'm going to be extremely pissed off.
Fuck you. How about that? Figure it out. Find it.
Hell yeah.
I've only gotten one vision, ass.
Yeah, I know. Do better. See better.
Do you want
Get
do you want me
good.
to roll for sushi?
Sight
Roll
beyond
for
sight.
That's just cooking, right? Just
Roll
use
for
chef
get
tools.
good.
For
Do you
sushi.
want me to roll for what?
He's asking for sushi. Like how to cook it.
Yeah, I mean,
California rolls for everyone.
I've done it before. I didn't know.
yeah, I don't think you really need to roll. But there's like with cooking, there's like no way you can do bad. Like you could roll a 1 and it'd be bad. Like it's solid. Like your roll is a little your roll is a little off and your cuts are somewhat wonky, but other than that, it's fine.
I think that just speaks to the presentation being
Yeah,
not in the wild right now.
He doesn't have.
it's not
he can't
plated
plate it
perfectly.
properly. Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm
it's
trying-
more like
and I'm trying
pokey instead
to-
of whatever it's called. Instead of
Oh God.
trying to plan for a future spell.
We don't have seaweed here. It's actually just actual grass.
Oh man.
Well, sashimi is
Eat more
just
fiber.
fish.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just raw fish, but just prepared like. Well, no. This was a good day.
It's because I didn't have Iron Ball soy sauce.
Yeah.
Ironball, yeah, no, you were looking for your soy sauce and you realized that there's an IOU from Ironball.
And the other half fucking Rowan just drank all the rest.
Hey.
That's
No.
Rowan IRL, not Rowan in here.
He felt so attacked. Jesus.
I
That was-
was.
Act like you haven't done that shit to me during stream.
Wow.
Well,
Shut up.
now I've made everyone's food. I'm gonna take a rest, and by rest I mean bother Rowan.
All right. I think I'm kind of tapped out on conversing for the night, so I think I'm gonna just rest.
It
my
ran away
Yeah.
from me.
Wow. All right. Dad's being mean.
Do I need to leave again?
You absolutely do.
Hang it over here.
He just
I
goes in the
imagine I was-
pond. Please tell me he just goes in the pond.
Please
I
don't.
didn't realize why the hell why is he saying this, but then I saw Jeff and I was like, ah.
There he goes.
He go right through the water.
I just imagine he doesn't even swim. He just walks down like there's stairs.
He's
Jeff,
he's
I
just
don't have
on the bottom.
prestidigitation.
Yeah. He's just sitting there
Uh,
meditating.
Is a big
Times like these, I'm glad I have an endless source of clean drinking water.
Same.
Wow. I'm fucking slaughtering Jeff while he's already down.
You can
Man,
see the dirt floating off of him.
Man can't get much lower than the literal bottom of the lake.
Bro, I can't breathe underwater.
Why does the water look oily now?
I mean, that's kind of
God
obvious.
damn it, that made me laugh too much.
Oh,
Oh, that fish
like to
is
do,
dead.
dude.
Doo-doo.
I knew you picked the style.
I mean, I just
Oh,
didn't
God.
cook for a while.
I knew you couldn't resist the Jeff charm.
Ladies love it. What can I say?
Jesus Christ. In some ways, I'm glad we never got Jeff killed. In other ways, I regret it every time he
That's,
talks.
that is the epitome of what I want Jeff to be. Like, fuck, he is so useful. But god damn
Hell
it,
yeah.
Jeff.
Right.
Anyway, I get over to Rowan, lay down, get all comfy, and I look at her and I'm like, Rowan, you're vibrating.
Wow.
God damn it! I hate that so much.
I meant like jittery, like excited.
I know exactly what you meant.
It's just the timing of that was so bad.
I don't know.
You're fine, don't worry.
I literally just work here. I'm not even.
Sorry, this is an Applebee's.
Not okay. Brady's gonna understand this. Rowan is just gonna say nothing, and then just like put her hand on your hand. Like she'll lay down next to you and just. And you get it. No one else needs to, but we get it.
We get it.
We get it. It's a vibe.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Genesis sneezes.
This is our one-on-one. It's a debrief with no words. Just
Yeah,
certain.
it's a bestie debrief. For
It's
no
just like
words.
that-
We are having a full conversation right now, and you guys don't even know it.
It's just like that mental link, but without any spells or magic. It's just like the we know kind of
There's
thing.
no
It's what we
telepathy.
do in real life.
Fair.
Callisto, you walked over to Genesis. Did you want to do anything?
Oh no, I was just sitting down and watching the pond while eating food.
All right.
I mean, I can talk to her. If you don't have anything planned,
I
Is
don't
that a
have
threat? I can talk to her.
I can
I
talk
can
to her.
talk to her.
Absolutely a threat.
Just because of the picture, I look threatening, but I'm just a gentle giant, okay?
He's Agony
I
the
will
Gentle.
kill myself for my friends. I'm gentle as fuck, baby.
Are you
I'm
Agony the
brutal.
Gentle now?
Yes.
Agony the Gentle is such an oxymoron.
Agony, far
The
more
ch-
painful than yours.
Oh, it's
Ah!
has
Now, what I
become.
imagine is it's like
Always 10
Agony
feet
the
below.
Gentle.
If only there were doors.
Oh God.
Sorry.
Agony.
Shut up.
I hate it here. I want to go home.
What's up,
Uh,
Genesis?
Um, you and your family get along very well.
Well, my close family does. And the
I
ones
mean,
you
the
met.
coven. Yeah. You all just seem so chaotic yet orderly at the same time.
Yeah, it's kind of what happens when you end up with a bunch of wizards in the same house.
Do you guys ever butt heads?
I was mercilessly bullied by my sister for most of my life.
How are you guys now?
Well, I decided not to kill her.
I guess you and Elric have a lot in common then.
Elric tried to kill his sister? Oh, right. Brother thing.
Yeah. Um, I was on the receiving end of that. Um, what made you not want to kill her? Or decide not to in the end?
To be honest, I didn't want my first order as the leader to be someone's death.
Especially not your sister.
I'm not sure if that was the truth of it. I like to think that it was, that I was just being merciful because she was my sister, but she did break some pretty serious rules.
Yeah. Why did she ever tell you why she bullied you?
Oh,
Why she hurt you?
because she really couldn't hack it as a wizard if it wasn't for me. And that would have been pretty bad for her. So instead of being nice and asking for help, she decided to just make me help her and her friends.
Make you. Force you. I I have a twin. He was in the ranks of the knights with me. Back in Ellipsis. I was a very just person. Anyone that needed my help or just needed a break, I was there. My brother, on the other hand, along with my father, they were very corrupt. They said that they collected taxes, but in all actuality, they were exploiting. They were dirty. I didn't like it, so I told my brother to stop what he's doing. And in return, he threw scalding hot tea in my eyes. Said it was merciful. He could have killed me. At the time, I didn't see it as mercy.
Your
I
brother's
don't know.
ass.
He is. His name's Lucius. I always thought that he was the bad brother. But what if it's the other way around? Maybe he was asking for help.
Or he could just be a rotten bastard. Not not to say that. I mean,
Maybe.
there are, I mean, I have family members that are just, well, part of the coven that are just not great people. Other than they follow the rules, but
Right. You and Elric have given me hope that maybe, just maybe, this won't end with one of us dying. Because he fastly approaches.
I mean, you could always just completely avoid him for the rest of your life, and then it would not
I,
be a big deal.
I've been trying. I have been on the run, which is why I changed my name from Siegfried to Genesis to avoid detection. If anybody ever spoke of me of my good deeds, it wouldn't be of Siegfried, it'd be of Genesis. But now, after we left, I heard that there were two knights looking for me that fit the description. Lucius and Barnabas are after me, and it's only a matter of time.
I know this is probably forward, but do you want me to kill them for you so you don't have to worry about it?
No. I don't even want death upon them. Even my... They're still my family.
So, arrow to the knee?
We'll see. I'm hoping maybe they just came to apologize. Thank you for not killing your sister.
Well, she's a lot closer right now than we think, considering she's at the Sea Rift, but. I didn't give her an easy task.
Well, I'm sure you have it way worse than her. After all, you have me and Jackal to worry about.
Honestly, you guys are nothing compared to what I actually worry about.
That troubles me. When the time
Well,
comes, I'll be there for you.
I mean, I'll be there for you so long as you don't get all weird and evil.
I won't. What I do is for the benefit of you guys. Like I said to Rowan, I'll be your shield. I'll take every strike, every arrow.
I know I'm already seeing someone, but thank you.
Not like that.
Okay. Just
You guys
wanted
are
to
like
make
my
sure.
family. Well, better than my family, after all. You're very wise, Callisti.
I guess. But just so you know, Genesis, if your mother hurts any of you or my family, I will stop at nothing to steal her away again.
I'll warn her of that. There's only so much I can do.
I know. I just wanted you to be aware of it.
Point taken. I know out of anyone that I know, you're more than capable of doing that.
Well, it might take one or two more people, but possible.
I don't know. After all, you do have family members that can turn back time. I mean, if I could turn back time. Well,
Trust me, you probably wouldn't want to mess with anything.
as tempting as it is, you're right.
Well, I'm just saying we're in a situation where somebody did mess with time, so, well, went back through time and kind of.
Messed it up.
Anyway, there's a reason why we keep getting into weird shit, okay?
We're danger magnets.
That's what I was gonna say.
Prophesized. We're prophesized.
Were you guys having that conversation like quietly on purpose, or could I probably catch some of what you said?
Oh, you probably could have caught some of
Oh
it.
yeah.
Okay. I forget. I wanted to quote the audio. I can't remember what it says. Where it's like, and the thing is, you should hear this too. Like pointing at Rowan, being like, "Hey, Genesis. I'm sorry, Agony.
Are you? Oh, okay. I'll talk to you later, Callisti.
Oh, I don't care." I was just fully eavesdropping, not on purpose. You know, it just happens. I just noticed there's like some insane similarities between us, and it makes me a little uncomfortable.
I'm sorry.
No, like left the family who are not nice. I have a brother and sister. Like, I recently saw them. There was a kerfuffle. I just noticed a lot of similar things. I thought that was very interesting.
Is this an ASMR thing?
Maybe, I don't know.
Who's your godly parent? I'm sure it has to do with nature or cooking.
So
Or cooking.
I don't think I'm related to a cooking god. I think I was just born that way. But I
All
actually
the
don't
while
know.
he's eating his hot pocket.
I haven't actually had a lot of interactions with her, and I don't know if she's like actually my mother. But I got whims that her name's Sabina, which she's kind of I haven't heard of anything like that before now, and she has a lot to do with like the balance of life and death, as well as specifically the mycelium, which I don't know if you saw my wings happen before. It was kind of tendril stuff,
Yes.
very mushroomy.
Hmm.
But I was talking specifically about our parents. Because I was raised kind of in secret because I look like this.
White hair and blue eyes.
The pointy ears, the lack of dark pupils. So
I never noticed. You don't have any pupils.
I don't know. But the point is, so I actually grew up in sort of a rich family, but where I'm from, they were really superstitious and they thought that the reason I looked like I did was some kind of omen or some kind of retribution from a deity.
That seems
They
creepy.
basically they treated me like I was the help and kept me secret that I was actually their kid.
Well, at least they didn't try to harvest you for reliquary.
No, but they actually did make me do work.
I mean, they would kill you and part you out. That would be horrible.
That's true.
My dad's great.
Your dad is so great.
Your dad just likes cheese.
We love your dad.
And I do have a brother somewhere out there. And last I saw him and my dad was actually a couple weeks before Rowan and I made it to Gravencliff. I don't I mm, I kind of left before there could be any real conversation, so I don't know what they were looking for. But if they are here in the north, then I'd assume it has something to do with the business that they were running going under.
That
What kind of
sounds
business?
nefarious.
What kind of business?
So it was kind of like a trade goods business, and they had the ships that went from north to south or from one side of the south to the other. But kind of secretly, they did indentured servitude thing where they'd ship people kind of under the in secret to get away from the south.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, I'm not like super proud of it. The only thing is my brother was nice, but my sister is like a carbon copy of my dad, and by now I'm sure she's running something down there. So anyway, the point was I was eavesdropping, and weirdly we have some similarities with the family.
Do you have any ill feelings against your siblings or your family?
Well, like I left before I could see my brother and sister actually grow up. Ran away and lived in the forest. Hence gestures to all of me. But I think my mother, I couldn't tell if she just mentally checked out or if she just didn't want anything to do with me, which is why I would assume she may not actually be my mother. I don't know how it all works. It's all very confusing. But it was my dad's idea to hide me away.
Do you ever wonder if she's looking for you?
I have no idea. My dad and brother were, but like I said, I don't really know why, because I got the fuck out of there.
Well, you're lucky, Zephyr. I think you found a better family now.
Oh, I'm happy with this lot.
You've gotten to know them a lot more than I have.
I think I've said before that I just go where everyone else goes because we're friends or something of the nature. But I think the truth is, actions are what speak to me more than any words or conversations, and they've shown me time and time again, like what everyone stands for and what they're willing to do for each other. And so I just take that as my go-to for trust.
What do you stand for?
That's a really big question. Like the balance of nature is a good one. Friendship, that's fun.
Balance. I like that. There's always two sides of a coin. Wow, this group is something to think about.
Thanks.
You, Jackal, Elric, Rowan, Callisti, all of us.
Yeah.
There seems to be a theme here. I feel like you're gonna meet your mother soon.
Well, I mean, I kind of already met her.
You
But
have.
it wasn't really a verbal exchange. It was very visiony.
Mm. You know, when I first started my journey, it was like that for me. I was blind for a week. An elderly elven man took me in, fed me, took care of me. Then on the seventh day, my mother spoke to me and told me to walk and see. And I saw. That was just the beginning of it. I feel like it's gonna be the same for you.
Oh, I can see very well.
That's not what I mean. She'll reveal herself soon. But
Oh,
my
sure.
question to you is, are you prepared for it?
I like to think I am. I've seen a version of the future where I'm leading all of the druids, I think, in the north. But I'm sure it has everything to do with that particular connection.
Is that what you want?
No, not that future. Were you there for that? Yeah, you were, right?
I believe so, but I only remember bits and pieces. I do see the druids and you being the leader of them, but I'm not sure if I asked you if that's what you wanted.
Well, all of you were dead, and all I had left in the world was Hades, which was held captive by Marthane, so not really.
Hmm. No, I remember. I forgotten that we were all dead, but I see.
I was also married to one of his daughters, which was. Mm, we don't need that.
Hmm. Marriage. um,
Oh, when you say the marriage thing, I'm just gonna like dust off or like slightly adjust the flower on your armor. Be like, mm-hmm.
And that's where you found out
Uh,
Genesis is gay.
uh,
It's more
Is-
like I know everything.
Oh,
I'm not flirting with the.
I know. It's just funny.
shut up.
Me who saw this like from day dot, but like, I know how this character's gonna go.
I mean, okay,
I know. Don't worry.
Font- he is interested in people. Let's go with that.
I kind of figured
Because
that
there was that one
for both
one.
sides.
Yeah, there we go.
He's a lover, not a fighter. Well,
There we
actually,
go.
no, he's both. He's a lover and a fighter, but technically also a paladin.
I think he's a masochist.
Yeah, that's
still a
accurate.
fighter. Just because you throw your body into the sword doesn't mean you still don't know how to use one.
Hey, sword fights.
Okay.
Okay.
A
Anyways.
little too far.
Too far? Dang it! I'm sorry.
There you go.
Zephyr, I wasn't prepared to find out that my mother was the Lady of Pain. I wasn't prepared. I expected a mother to be loving and caring and just, I don't know. But then I found out that she inflicted so much pain upon those that I have grown to love. I must speak to her about that. But to actually, finally, meet my mother, it was, for lack of a better word, a godsend. To finally have a family member. I don't know. Just have an open mind for what you're gonna experience when you meet her.
Well, I'm hoping that a decade, like serving under the people most connected to nature there are, is pretty good preparation for a goddess who deal or a celestial who deals in one of the most natural processes ever.
You know, after hearing that, it does make total sense that she is my mother. After all the pain that I've seen in this world and experienced and taking it gladly upon myself to protect others, I would bleed. It does make sense.
Well, there can be a difference between would and will, you know?
Mm. Your family was kind of done to shun you. Your family was kind of dumb to shun you like that.
I mean, I know her. I'm great.
This hot pocket is amazing.
I burned my tongue. What the fuck?
Just
Pussy.
stick your tongue in the center. You'll be fine.
It hurts so much. What the
Yes,
fuck?
learn from it.
Please don't make us
calm
about
down.
lesson in pain, please. I'd rather
Calm
not.
down. It's a ration.
This is why I'm glad that I have prestidigitation.
Why do I imagine that Callisti prestidigitates the hot pocket into the perfect temperature both ends?
Hmm.
Perfect. Absolutely
Perfect
perfect.
every single fucking time.
Ah, Jago got his appetite back. He
I
ate
need
all
to
his
find-
hot pockets.
I have a new goal. I need to find an herb that resists magic but tastes great,
So salt.
so they can eat it how I make it.
It's literally has zero
really does
flavor.
that.
It's just so Callisti can't fuck with it.
Exactly. It'll be my
Use
secret ingredient.
99% of your food that way. The hot pocket though, with it being cold in the middle, she's got to definitely adjust that.
You think with a 30, any of them are cold in the middle?
No, I just like the joke because of how hot pockets naturally are.
Oh yeah. They're still there. You just got a fresh one.
Listen, there's a difference between like insulting food and criticizing. Criticizing is how you learn.
All right.
Oh, you
Well,
hear no complaints from me. Jackal.
Thanks for therapy, everybody.
yeah.
I know.
Good set.
All right,
Well,
see you
seven hours
again for
more.
another 3 hours depression therapy next week.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
No, I
It's a
think
joke on
tonight,
DT.
tonight was a really good session. In 2 weeks, Rasport will at least have a beginning, so we will be able to
Yay.
go in. I just really spent some. I didn't spend a whole lot of time. I'm not gonna lie, but I definitely looked for some maps that I would like, and nothing was getting that feeling for me. So I will continue to look for some maps, get some people on the board, and we will begin in 2 weeks with Rasport official. So
Yay.
love traveling sessions. They're always filled with RP and nice to just hang out for a little bit, and especially at the beginning of the year. And I, like I said earlier, did not prep enough, so my bad. But thank you all. You guys definitely made tonight fun, insightful, and I learned a lot about your characters that I can definitely exploit.
God,
No.
what a mood.
Not exploit.
As GM,
No,
that is my
he's
only
correct.
mood.
He is correct.
Yeah.
He's in the right there. We can't fault him.
Well, thank you so much.
Legally.
We will see you next week. I don't think I'm going to raid out tonight, but we will, unless somebody pops into chat and has somebody online that has just a couple viewers and we would like to go say hi to. I will throw it over to the next DM, which will be Mariner.
Hello, I apologize for yesterday and today. I'm just getting over
Being
being sick,
sick?
so yeah, and my throat dying. But next week, the party will have some downtime for once. Smile. For 5 days. I got it. This time I
Yay.
promise. I swear. But between that, you can find me on Transpace Mariner on Twitch, where currently I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and soon Saturdays, where this week I'm just going to try to blast through Okami, and then I have a few other games on the docket, either Hollow Knight, I have this horror game actually lined up for Saturday called Me Side, which is pretty good. And yeah, that's really all I got, and eeny, meeny, fuck it. Rowan, go.
Hey,
I'm
Rowan.
Rowan. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna start with The Sims and later on do our big group Stardew Valley
That's it.
game. Yeah. And then I don't know, nothing Wednesday, nothing Thursday. Friday, more Stardew Valley with Nerdy, and Saturday we're gonna play more XCOM. Woo! Woot. And then something else, I don't know. I do the stream things. Next.
Pick someone.
Did Brady go?
No.
Brady.
I'm Bradles, and I have nothing. And sorry for the lore drop there. I just decided I'm overthinking everything, and I'm just gonna say things so people know things.
Yay!
That's
Yeah,
the
do
whole. that's the whole bit. And next,
Jeez.
Moogle.
I was one having it from Mike, Jesus. You okay?
I was juggling something in my mouth and it was not coming out, so I changed to audio.
Okay.
I am Goth Moogle. I play Callisti. You can find me on Blue Sky, where I post artwork, like Callisti's token. And other than that, we have Hunter's Game next Monday, which party is done with their first dungeon and is now on their first hunt. So we'll see how they survive. And pass it over to Miser.
Hello, everyone. This is Miser Mark, playing as Jackal for Drake Salvation. I'm also the DM for Into the Wildlands this past Sunday. Short session, but I'm just preparing my party, my players, to fight a giant space kaiju monster that eats stars for a living. The other thing, you can find my content on both YouTube and Twitch. Thankfully, come around this next weekend, I will be in Tahito, back home. So I won't have to be fussing over every single background noise I hear. I know everyone else doesn't hear it, but I hear it. It drives me insane. So I'll pass it over to Cheeky.
Hey, I'm Cheeky Bastard. And I play the friendly neighborhood paladin. Well, more like the edgy McEdgeroad now. I'm sorry that he was just such a sad boy this session, but yeah, some things just need to be said, I guess. I also wanted to talk to everybody just to get to know everybody's story, and I think I accomplished that pretty well, especially with Zephyr and Callisti, which I really wanted to know more about them, and I think I achieved my goal, which is great. We have a lot more in common than I thought, and I love it. And I love this session. I love this campaign. I love this group. It's all amazing. I love the storytelling, and everybody adds something to it. Yeah. So back to Jeeves.
Out of curiosity, are all our characters just traumatized kids, just kind of trying to
Yes.
get along in the world?
100%. 100%.
Rowan's the only
Wow.
one that's
How you
fine.
play.
Oh yeah, there's a reason why Callisti was socially awkward when you first met her.
Jeff's not.
Yep.
No, Jeff got imported trauma from the bloodshed that we inflicted upon him.
Jeff got his trauma in
Just
late
about like-
game.
Jeff has like a perfect
He's
family.
a little late for the
like
party.
7 sisters.
All right. Well, thank you all guys again so much. We are going to go right out to Chris X Chad. We're gonna go say hi to him. Looks like he's doing some God of War stuff. So, yeah, good friend of the channel. Really,
Boy.
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 Dad. All right,
Boy.
let's go watch some Dad of Boy.
Hell yeah.
Boy. Ah,